Welcome back, Dungeoneers. It's Sunday afternoon, and that can only mean one thing. It's time to play Dungeons & Dragons.
Oh, thank God.
You're watching Dice & Dungeons, and I'm here at the table with...
I'm David Wong. I play Nines the Tabaxi Bard, and I don't have a quip this time.
I'm Nicole Bates, and I play Soria.
Wait. No, I lost it.
I'm Nicole Bates, and I play Soria Ansul, who wants to remind you can sign up at our Patreon at patreon.com/DiceandDungeons. We have multiple tiers with a variety of rewards, so please check it out. It's the best way to support the show, patreon.com/DiceandDungeons.
Jeez.
I'm Greg. I'm playing Ulset Ralph. And we'd like to thank our sponsor, Geekified, who's an ongoing sponsor out of Vinton, Iowa.
We're just putting all the ad reads into the intro.
Tabletop gaming store where you can meet all of your gaming needs. I'd suggest that if you're ever in Iowa that you stop in and say hi and thank them for sponsoring our show. And you can also go to them online at geekifiediowa.com and buy stuff. Thank you.
Board games, magic cards, all that geeky stuff.
And thank you, Geekified.
Yes, and thank you to Geekified because today, the day we're recording this...
Wait, who are you?
It doesn't matter anymore. Geekified is actually sending us a giveaway copy of the limited art cover of the Spelljammer set.
Oh.
So we'll be doing a giveaway for the Spelljammer set, which is really cool. It's 3 books. The limited art has sort of a cutesy, not quite chibi-esque style art of...
Boo.
It's cute. So, we'll be getting that and do a giveaway, I think, early this fall. So people will be able to enjoy it. So thank you to Geekified for doing that just today that we're recording this. And I'm Alexis Bates, your trusty dungeon mistress. So I think we did that way out of order. Because someone got really good at segues, so good that they segued right out of the thing we were doing. That was great.
That's right.
Well done.
Now what?
On with the show. Dungeoneers, let's roll. Last week, on Dice & Dungeons. Now, deep inside the Drang Peaks, Midnight Brunch has survived for almost 2 weeks into their journey through the darkness. They've reached a rather difficult point, though, as they struggle to find a fix for the tunneling machine, which will create a pathway for the more than 300 changeling companions with the group to safely proceed through these tunnels.
I told you that there was a solution to this puzzle, but you didn't believe me.
What?
What?
You told me?
Yeah, I told you.
I believed you.
Oh, okay.
What else has happened?
That's where we're at.
Oh.
Oh,
Where is everybody?
they're on the other side of the tunnel.
You are currently at the tunneling machine that I just described.
I'm not.
No, you're not.
Then where are you?
Don't worry about it.
Ulsef, where did Soria go?
I do not know.
Well, what are we doing?
We are trying to fix the tunneling machine.
Did you fix it yet?
No.
Why not? You had like a week to fix it.
Nines. You who are nines. In order to assist in the fixing of the machine. Please go back to where we saw the room full of barrels of oil and the 20 pounds of flour and bring the 20 pounds of flour.
Wait, I have to go
I have
Yes.
the flour.
by myself?
I have the flour in my bag.
You took the flour? Who are you?
No,
Where are
you-
No, apparently
took
you just told Nines to go get it. so-
Actually, you took the flour and said you were going to carry it. I remember.
Okay.
Okay, I grabbed the flour bag from Olsef. There you go.
Thank you.
And I have,
I am glad that you found us.
and we already poured some of the fuel in and found the leak. Mm-hmm. But I'm not there.
No.
So you figured that out on your own.
Soria has snuck off, is currently.
I don't think I snuck off.
Well,
I
you
think
know-
I was like, I'm gonna go look at that stuff and turned into a spider and walked away.
Yeah, you turned into a spider and walked away, and you're now on the little ledge on the far side of a massive gap, standing over a pile of treasure that has some sort of divination magic
Was there,
encompassing it.
on my way there, did I see any good deals on sweaters? In the gap.
They're not
No,
Alright. And
why?
I remember I had cast Detect Magic.
Yes, that's how you know it was divination magic.
Is there anything here that isn't magic?
It's not magic. We're stealing it.
The ground?
Okay, any of the treasure?
No, the treasure's all magic.
Okay, I'm not touching it. I turn into a spider and walk back.
Okay.
I guess I wander over there. Is Olsef underneath it fixing it right now, or what are you
No,
doing?
I just have this bag of flour.
Are you just like awkwardly standing there with a bag of flour?
No, I'm not awkward. Why would I be awkward?
Well, what else is
Because the
doing
cat
is...
took it away from you and then handed it back to you, and you thanked him for it.
Ulceth's doing that, like, bag of flour baby thing in high school.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it was a crate, for the record.
Well, you know, Ulceth's almost 8 feet tall. It's got to get a little bigger.
Yeah.
Are
A giant spider walks into the room.
fur bug babies like 20 pounds?
Sure.
Hi, Zarya.
What? Did Timmy fall down the gap? Was it 50% off sweaters?
No, I turned into Soria. There was no deals on sweaters. All of that treasure's like cursed or something.
Whoa, the treasure's cursed?
Yeah, super cursed.
Dang.
Wait, how do you know it's cursed?
Oh, it's covered in magic.
Wow, I was gonna use this really cool arrow that like makes a little pocket dimension and like stores stuff for me when I shoot it at things, but it's cursed treasures, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe we should get that.
Okay.
Oh
I
wait,
get out-
how do you have to go get the arrow?
No, it like comes back. It's not like a string.
Did you figure out that pipe yet, Olsen?
I get out
I
my
was just standing there with flour!
What are you using flour for?
I get out my mess kit.
Do you put your bag of flour down
This is
first?
definitely the least productive start to a session ever.
That is not true.
Oh, you don't have to worry about us ever getting anywhere in this session. I hold the bag of flour and set it gently on the ground. I say, you who are nines,
What?
I need some water. You have that magical keg, do you not?
Yeah, but I need it to drink. Fine.
Don't you have a water skin?
Do you have any water in the water skin?
mean,
I guess we've been filling it all along.
I've been
haven't we?
making massive amounts of water every day.
You don't need to tell us that. It's okay.
No, with my great water
Oh,
spell.
I get out the mess kit. I kick out the largest of the pots. I fill it halfway with flour, and then I start to put water in it while I stir it. If you need to know what I'm using to stir it,
Do you want me to?
No,
put
I'm just wondering where you're going with this.
I'm making flour paste.
Okay. So you're making like, essentially,
I'm making a pot
you're
full of
making
flour
a
paste.
shitty, crappy, sticky dough that you're gonna wrap around the pipe.
Yeah. Wrap it around and shove it in the hole.
Well,
So you're making just like terrible bread that's gonna be wrapped around the pipe as the insulator.
so technically, in a out of character, not that Soria knows this, but to make paper mache glue, or wheat paste. Mm-hmm. It's actually mostly water and with a little bit of flour in it, and you boil it.
Can't make that.
I don't know. Soria doesn't know what that
I'm
is.
pretty sure that Soria wouldn't know how to make that.
No.
So anyway, I mixed this stuff up.
So you're making just a flour.
That's what I'm starting with that, yes. And then
Sure.
Do you want some eggs to go with that?
Yes, put an egg in, please.
Is there enough juice in my knife to make an egg?
Let's find out. Okay, it was a 12, so I'm gonna say sure. It has enough juice to make like a medium-sized egg.
I take the egg and crack it.
Hey, I
in.
didn't make the egg yet.
Make the egg.
You gotta catch it. Now it's on the floor.
What?
And I use the water skin as like a wrap, and then put the paste in the hole, wrap it around, and tie it up.
Okay.
What happens?
Well, you do that.
Yeah.
I thought we removed a whole section of pipe to put in a new pipe, and we had to adhere the pipe to.
Oh yeah, that. So I try to take one end of the pipe and see if it works. I wrap it around the pipe. Who can remember these things? You didn't.
I do. I take notes.
Write
You went in
things down.
you did in the recap. You just said, "Oh, there you are. You're standing in
What do
this
you
room.
what do you
have to fix the
written
thing."
down?
I love the players blaming the
I
DM
wrote down broken pipe.
editorial choices on keeping the intro tight.
So I try it on one end of the pipe connection to see if it would work. I wrap it around and use the water skin as like a bandage or a,
Okay, so
or a
around
Basically, it's
one
a
end of
clamp.
this pipe,
Yeah.
you're making like a little trial of this.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, you pour. I'm guessing you're pouring some fuel through to test.
A little bit of fuel just to test to see
I
if
mean,
it.
it flows out the broken end.
Okay. Well then.
But is there anything that is it seeping through anywhere?
I mean, there's a few drips that are coming up from around your patch. Mm-hmm. But, like, I don't know, 99% flies out the other end of it.
That's like an A+.
We could also use that calcite stuff.
Yeah. Why don't you go get some?
Okay.
Let us all go.
I wander off
Let
into
us
the
not
darkness alone.
Yes. Let us divide the party while you wander off into the darkness alone.
So,
Take Glowwind with you.
Okay, the calcite, are you talking about...
By the pulsating
Insect, the mounds of pulsating gooey insect stuff.
Okay.
But there was some.
around the door.
So the gooey
goo.
stuff that you cut through
Yeah.
to get through the doorway. That
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. So
Why
you go
don't we
back
just
there.
use this stuff?
Let's use this stuff on the other end of the.
Wait,
broken
did we
pipe.
already get it?
No. We need to cut it out. I assume Ulseth needs to use his flamey sword.
Yeah, I come with you because that's the only way to do it.
Alright. Use your flamey sword. Cut like a long rectangle.
Big, long.
Is that how it works?
Bandage.
I mean, sure.
Gigantic.
It's not that hard to cut through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And get another one
Just in case.
for the other side of the
Sure.
pipes.
You know,
Yeah.
I take a third and a fourth one because, redundancy.
I'm not carrying all this.
I sling them over. I put my sword away, sling them over my shoulder, and we head back.
Was I following you?
I don't know. Why?
Because if I do, I'm going to complain the whole time.
Okay.
Why do we have to walk this far? I have to go home. Can I get more pancakes? Let's go back to that room that smelled really nice.
And we get back to the broken pipe room.
Y'all
Yeah,
are
but-
in a weird mood this week.
What Allseth is attempting to do is take one of these four, and on the other end of the pipe, not the one that's already been bandaged, but the other end, wrap one of the gooey things around it.
And then I'll put my frying pan on to seal it on.
Sure. Yeah.
Does that look like it's holding? It's
Well,
sort of like
the
sticky.
the pipe isn't falling down,
We're halfway there.
so
Let's do that on the other side.
Okay. Well, we'll take the flour off.
Yep.
Use the frying pan to bake it into biscuits.
Here's your weird gooey water skin bag.
Wait.
Thank you.
You just poured gasoline over this, and you're like, I know. Let's cook it.
I don't know how
never
this
know.
works.
You never know when we might need oily biscuits. We might run into like an abyss or something.
No. I wasn't. Wait, we were
You
taking
want to
the.
make gasoline biscuits? Just in
Wait,
case.
you wanted to keep the dough?
Yeah, he said he wanted to fry it into weird biscuits.
That's on you. All right, is the pipe fixed? From the looks of it.
Yeah, it's not falling down.
Let's pour a little fuel in.
Okay. I pour, whatever unit of measurement, just like a quart.
Sure.
Like a quart.
You pour a swig in there, and although some drips out, it seems like most of it goes through.
Okay. Well, let's pour half of one of the barrels. We brought 2 barrels with us. Half of one of the barrels into the tank.
Okay.
And then whatever we did to get it started last time, I think
Okay.
you just pushed buttons.
I pushed my the rock that we found.
Oh yeah, we had that crystal key.
The crystal key rock into the slot.
Yeah.
Push button, turn it. Whatever activates it.
Crank.
You insert the key in there, and
I grab the start.
oh sure. It wasn't there last time, but now there's definitely
A pole thingy.
yeah. Why am I blanking on what that's called?
Drawstring.
Starter cord.
Ripcord.
Yeah, I can't think of it.
Parachute cord.
I've used them all of my life. My dad.
They don't
did lawn
label
care,
it on
and now
there
I'm
for
like-
you.
A pull tab.
And now I'm like, what is that called?
A pull
And I'm
cord.
totally just blanking. Anyway, yeah, there's one of those things on there. You activate the choke. Put the choke on.
Oh yeah, nine knows
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, your mechanical skills, you know how these machines work.
Okay, the internet just says it's a pull cord.
So you get
So
yeah.
it's a
pull-
cord that you pull. So
Does it go? There's a snake in my boot.
It doesn't do that.
Oh, okay.
can I use minor illusion to make it say that?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you can always use minor illusion to do inconsequential, stupid shit.
References.
Well, I can try again.
Sure. Yeah. There's a snake in my boot.
Somebody
There's a-
poisoned the water hole.
Third time's the charm.
You're my favorite deputy.
Fourth time's the charm. God
I don't remember anymore.
damn it! I hate this thing. I kick it.
It starts up.
I
It's
said it. I'm a genius.
churning out black smoke.
Wow, Nines, you did it all by yourself.
Yes, I'm rolling coal.
Oseth carefully examines all of the controls using the mechanical skill knowledge that he's developed from studying Fervent Tech, which was probably of no use here at all because it isn't.
I slap a sticker of Nine's face on it that says I did that.
And attempts to push buttons and pull levers to make the drill start turning and the whole apparatus to move forward.
Soria backs a good distance away from all of this.
I get a good
I
whiff of
like
that coal.
Ulseth going. Yeah. You who are my companions, I shall attempt to make this thing work.
I didn't say that.
And just start like hitting buttons and pulling levers at random.
Yeah.
Is he doing it like they typed in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs? Just
No, that's how you would do it. I would go dunk, dunk,
And make a little
Well,
note.
Ulseth is very methodically,
and make notes about whatever happened, yeah.
yeah, pushing
Except
buttons,
whatever
pulling
happened
levers.
last episode.
so how's the drilling going?
I'm like 250 years old. What do you expect? To remember things for a week? What?
You guys are in such a weird, punchy mood today.
Yeah.
Who are we? Where are we?
We're midnight brunch.
Did it?
Did anything happen?
Did
Can't even
anything
finish a
happen?
sentence this week. Yes, sure. The thing starts up. Let's just go with that this week. The engine starts up,
Yeah.
but
But we want the drill to turn, and we want it to move forward.
Why don't you let her describe what's happening?
She won't. She's not gonna tell her.
That's because
I mean, it's just gonna be that
we
way.
keep interrupting them.
I'm done. That's it. What?
Are we? Are we done?
Would it help if Nine just starts pushing the whole apparatus?
Yeah, get behind it and push.
No. I'll die.
As I was saying, yeah, the engine starts up, begins churning out all sorts of black exhaust. It's pretty filthy down here, and rumbling and shaking, and it starts slowly moving forward. Its large boring head turning methodically, but slowly. It moves at first at a near glacial pace towards the rocks, and then it comes into contact with the rocks. And you can tell that the engine is struggling a little bit. There's only like 4 things to press on these control panels. And after taking a couple of guesses, you get down to a 50-50 shot. And then pull the right thing, and it kicks into high gear. It bucks a little bit, and the boring head starts to spin much more quickly. It also starts to become immersed in this sort of blue-white disk of energy. And the rock is vaporizing in front of it. At this point, the exhaust is even thicker, darker. It's becoming harder to breathe. And you notice a little light flashing on the instrument panel as it keeps moving forward.
Does it say oil change needed?
It doesn't have anything assigned to that you can understand. There's
no check engine light that we can just unplug the LED in?
I mean, maybe. There might be.
Sorry, I was just staying very far back from this thing.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So is there any other... I mean, there was the big funnel where the fuel got poured in. Are there any, like, smaller sorts of things? Any little
No.
aperture with a dipstick in it or anything like that?
No, nothing. It keeps churning ahead, that light continuing to flash. It sounds like it's, I don't know, slowing down. It gets a little sputtering.
I pour the rest of the barrel into the fuel tank.
After a couple of seconds, the engine starts to stabilize again, and the light stops flashing.
I'll take a look underneath to make sure I'm not crawling underneath it. I just want to see if there's like a trail of gasoline that
Coming
seems to
from the
be.
pipe. Or...
It's not like a swimming pool or anything, but yeah, there's definitely a little bit of a trail of gasoline here. And it keeps pushing through the rocks further and further until you break through the first wall. And now you're on the other side.
You can see the map again.
Yeah. Bring that up. Hands. Whoops.
Enhance. Enhance.
D-hands.
Enhance.
That is a little bit off center for you guys, so I'll bring that
So-
up, and then I'll show everyone. So you've just broken through that first bit.
Northernmost section.
Yeah. That right there. You broke
So,
through that first northern one, and it goes down the track. It's actually not quite quickly. It's picking up speed. There's a little bit of a breeze going through your hair, and it smashes into the rock at the other end, bucking up once more, and it begins to bore through. This time, a green light starts flashing, and it sort of rises up out of a console, and it's this big green light, just beep, 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 beep.
Can I
beep.
push it down?
That will fix it. Cover the light.
I go up to the light and I try to push it down. Well, what are you doing? Oh, okay.
Just moving the map.
Yeah, I'm doing something stupid. So
Roll a dexterity. I'm just kidding.
How bright is the light?
It's pretty bright.
I'm absolutely moving towards it.
Okay.
Push the button. I push the light. Does it do anything?
How hard do you push it?
Gently at first. Does it just kind of like...
It doesn't... You can feel that it's a button because it kind of gives a little bit, but it doesn't depress. You can feel that there's some resistance behind it. It's slowly boring through this next series of rocks.
I'm
I
not there.
slam the button. Because no one told me... You guys saw me go up there and no one told me to stop.
You hear a strange, authoritative voice coming out of some sort of ancient auditory system. You don't know from what it... I mean, you know that magical devices can just create sounds of people's voices. You've seen Coromon use devices. So you're not really sure where it's coming from, but it sounds like the whole machine is just sort of talking. It's a language you don't understand, but it has similarities in tone and structure to modern Glendragon. After it completes whatever its statement is, the back of this lowers down, and then a little flap pops up.
It's pooping.
And out of the back, there's suddenly an incredibly bright light. And then a huge burst of energy, as what you've done is turned this into a bit of a rocket sled. And it flies forward, slamming through the rocks, vaporizing it, and all sorts of dust around you. It continues careening down the tracks further and further, going ever more quickly, until you slam into the other rocks and it goes... causing them to go flying everywhere.
I quickly do the opposite of what I did
dust.
to get it started.
Oh, there's no stopping it at this point.
Am I just like standing there for like my hand where the button was as it just like flew past me?
Yeah.
I'm way back at the start.
So you watch it go through and grind its way with some minor amount of speed through the first rock. Then a green light flash. Nines go up to it. Meow, meow. Meow! And now it's
Yes,
going...
that's a noise 9
Then a
makes
bright
all the
flash,
time.
and this thing just goes rocketing down the tracks, smashing through one wall. Mere moments later... So you're back where you started. Okay.
I might be slowly walking towards them.
Mere seconds later, both Ulseth and Nines, who are on the cart, go smashing straight through the second wall of rocks at the very end, and they go sending all of these stones into a fine, dusty powder all over themselves, all over the caverns, until this whole sled comes to a crashing halt at the end of the tracks, sliding totally off of the rails and coming to a stop on the side of a wall.
You broke it.
It broke itself!
So
I didn't tell it to do that!
is the fine rock dust any good for like potting?
That's the takeaway. It's limestone dust, I'm guessing.
Should we be breathing the stuff in?
Ooh.
I'm not.
Yeah, probably has some use in potting.
I do take my handkerchief out of my fancy pocket and just put it over my mouth.
I mean, there's a lot of dust. There's plenty for you to collect.
Oh, okay, I do that. I collect 2 pounds of whatever this rock dust is.
You can probably just shake that off of yourself.
Limestone dust.
Yeah, this is pretty much limestone dust. You are now... The party has been, for the moment, split, with Poland having witnessed this whole thing, shaking their head at the obviousness of Nine's decision, wondering to themselves, why did they make it a flashing green button? And
So we don't have to backseat that hang around them.
No.
I'm slowly walking up towards where they are.
So,
Just at normal pace. I'm not in any rush to get there quickly.
it takes you about a half hour to walk back the length of it. You guys were going pretty quick.
Have we broken through the last wall?
Oh, yeah, you, like, absolutely rocketed through that thing.
So are the 300 changelings just standing there looking at the wreckage?
Yeah, pretty much. There's a big dust cloud, and they're just looking at the two of you and this wrecked piece of machinery, like...
Well, it's off the rails, but is it wrecked?
I mean, it's not completely trashed, but, you know, it's pretty bent.
Well, nines.
What?
If this was to be any of use for us in the future, we'd have had to have turned it around on the tracks. So perhaps it is a good thing that it is off the tracks. It would
Yes,
make
that's
it,
what's the plan all along.
Yes, it is halfway turned around already.
When we have 300 changelings, it can help put it back on track.
Exactly.
Come on, guys, let's put this back on track.
But face it the other way.
The wheels aren't really in a functional state. It doesn't matter. You don't have to take it with you. I've provided other solutions to puzzles later on.
Okay, Azoria, bring your bag of holding in. We'll try to shove it in there.
Is there anything on this piece of machinery that looks like it's useful?
That
Not
pipe.
anymore.
What about that pipe?
Yeah.
Can we get our pipe back?
Sure. You know
I want
what?
that pipe back.
Yeah, you can get the pipe back.
That's the kind of pinkish pipe.
Yeah, the acid resistance pipe.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm gonna keep that.
Am I back yet?
Sure. Yeah.
Azoria, we're gonna go start walking that way again.
All right. What happened to the thing?
Don't worry about it. The DM said there's other solutions.
What?
Let's go.
Yep, absolutely. Why not? I figured it was one of these things where if I don't tell you that there's not gonna matter up ahead, you're gonna spend the next half hour trying to figure out how to repair this thing.
I only spent
Why don't we
like
fix
half
this
an hour
thing? It's a very
fixing
good
it.
machine.
That's a great idea. I roll a D100 to see if I fix it.
I just start leading the
Oh,
changelings
sure,
forward.
yeah, you can go ahead and roll a D100.
You could just kick it a few times and
I
see what
kick it.
happens.
It doesn't do anything.
I tried.
Well, I rolled a 2 anyway, so.
I rolled
It doesn't work.
30,000.
There you go.
38.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Can we
If
siphon
players
that?
ask, can I make a roll? You can always go, sure, why not? You can make that roll.
We still have a whole barrel of
Why don't
fuel
you-
oil in the bag of holding.
Why don't you crowbar that green light off of it as a memento?
Is it still blinking?
No.
Does it look like it would blink?
I bet with a fervent
I
crystal we
mean-
could make it blink.
Maybe you can make it blink? Do you want to have a blinky green light?
Oh, I'm gonna try to pry it out of the system.
Sure, go ahead. Let's see.
What do you want me to roll?
I don't know. How about an intelligence check? Let's see
Wow,
if you can
punishing.
if you can figure this out.
I got cat butt.
You look at the light and go,
So I have Crobashalar. I look at the light. Look at Crobashalar. Look at the light.
immediately,
I just start smacking it.
immediately break
Why is this not working?
I kind of figured you would take the end of Crobashalar, shove it in the button, pull it up, and it would come out just like in pieces.
Well, that is not what happened. I hit it several times with the blunt end of it.
I love that nat ones for you, that's nice, go from I try to do the thing and fail at it to I'm stupid. It just goes
So
to that.
I get the DM is probably telling us not to try to salvage anything off of this machine.
Unless you want like a pipe or something.
Well, I got a 6 foot long.
Oh,
piece
I
of
wasn't
pipe.
there for that.
No, you haven't been here, have you? Okay, I take my souvenir pipe
You do that?
and
Empty the gas out of it.
There's not much gas in it.
no.
Do I here? I just dropped the huge drum of gas that you've been having me carry in the bag of holding off.
Yeah, we don't need it anymore.
Oh,
if we
bring
do-
it with us.
No.
If we need
carry
it, we
it.
know where to find it. Okay, let's go on.
I pointed at a bunch of changelings. You carry barrel.
Don't make. They're our guests. You don't order them around.
They eat my beans?
They're our guests.
They eat my beans. It's just... That's the dumbest phrase I think I've ever heard. Just, they eat my beans.
Meow meow.
Meow, meow, meow.
Okay.
Where did we even go from that?
I would like to venture
Eat
forth.
my beans.
I follow closely behind Zoria.
I continue muttering about my beans. I make all these beans. They don't carry my gas. I don't get it. I give them gas. They get my gas. I thought it's fair.
This is among the top 5 weirdest sessions I've run.
I quickly try to go upwind.
From the changeling fart cloud that was.
Not this again.
I didn't stop eating beans.
Are we there yet?
Yeah, you reached the other end of the tunnel, and you're back into the cave systems. No.
Javal, Javal, why don't you lead the way?
Sure. Yeah, I can do that.
Okay.
Those exhaust streams are pretty thick up here, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty bad. And
They're
there is
bad.
limestone dust, too.
Oh,
Yeah, that's not great to breathe in, by the way.
No.
oh, now you tell. So you head back up into the cave systems, and given that you guys have had like a whole day of exploring before we got into this session, because you'd been through this particular area in the previous session, it's getting towards the end of the day. It's time to take a rest. Everyone's pretty tired. The changelings need a refueling. They need some more gas. And you need to... It's time to make some beans, basically.
Yep. And I asked Nines to set up the screamy stick from the direction that we came in case the skittering thing decides to follow us.
Okay.
Don't forget to pick it up in the
Although we
morning.
make the beans in the morning.
Yeah, that's right.
But
What kind of beans are we using?
I do make all the water and good berries I can make.
Let's see. Let me
Let's
look
do-
up exotic beans.
Pinto beans.
I
No, it's
make-
erotic beans. That's not what I.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you need that amulet.
I would like.
I want to make a clip of that so bad. Just, let me look up some exotic beans and see. Oh, that's erotic beans. What I'm looking for.
It was very close.
I would like to. I just make as much water and food and good berries as I can for the evening.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm going to do fervent tech learning. I haven't done that in a long time.
I make a lot of black eyed peas and criticize their music.
Okay. Oh, my God.
I got a 32 in my fervent tech learning.
Okay.
I am probably too busy preparing food for everyone all the time to actually do any practicing.
That's probably true. Your evenings aren't exactly restful.
And then I spend a little downtime chatting with Dole before bed, like usual, and playing with sevens, feeding them basilisk meat.
I'm gonna waste a bunch of spell slots before we go to bed,
Ooh.
and use Skywrite to create a fog, and then do a couple of pyrotechnic things to entertain people.
Okay.
Okay.
So as long as they're not within 10 feet of it, they won't be blind.
Sure, yeah. I mean, it's fairly easy to sort of stage it a little bit away from people. Yeah, you give them a entertaining show for the evening. Burn through all your spell slots. Anything else you guys want to do tonight?
So when I lost my constitution and health points, was that like a permanent reduction in my HP cap, or just something I recover with my
It
long rest?
reduces your HP count.
Yes. You constitution damage. It needs magical healing to be restored.
Right.
A long rest doesn't.
No, so the HP doesn't come back.
Correct.
Right. Just wanted to know.
Yep.
Should have had an odd number like me.
So, during the night, nothing happens. I just wanted to give you a moment of attention since you used to play your spell slots.
I used my level 2 spell slots. I still had other spell slots.
You wake up in the morning and
I get my screamy stick. Olsef.
Thank
get
you.
your screamy stick.
Good remembering.
The fog you created it's still got a little lingering left. There's not a whole lot of air movement through the caves, so it lingers just a bit. I know technically the spell dissipates like within an hour or something, but I don't know. Having the flavor that there's still a little bit hanging around sounds better. So that's what happens. And is there anything you guys want to do special this morning before you head out?
No, I've just been reworking my spell list a little for the rest.
Okay.
Yep. Everybody's fed and watered as much as we can.
Okay.
And we made our beans.
Yep, I make the beans all morning.
So you now do your usual
Journeying.
feed.
Yep.
And whose turn is it with the rolling rock?
I don't know.
It was over here. Does that mean I was next?
Quite possibly.
Since no one's jumping at it.
Sorry, yeah. We didn't roll during day 11.
Because we're in the tunnels.
Mm-hmm.
So it is 9.
It is nice, yeah.
I got a 52.
Best number.
A
What?
52. Let's see.
I hope only good things happen.
Okay. Up ahead, you hear some distant conversation. It's clearly Glendrangan, and you can't quite make out all the words because it's echoing. It's all sorts of muddled effects as it's bouncing off the cavern walls. You get something about let's try to take it tonight. Can't believe they did that. They're so stupid. We'll get them this time. And other sentiments of similar nature. You see just the faintest bit of light flickering ahead on the cavern wall.
This cavern is a happening place.
We've run into like 3 people in like
Who's the
2 weeks.
Who's the sneakiest of us?
Not me.
You have the boots.
I'm probably the sneakiest.
Could you sneak up to them and see if you could find out how many there are and what they are?
Yeah. Hey, I don't have to break in anywhere, right?
No.
No.
Do not break anything in or out. No.
All right.
Just be
'Cause-
really sneaky.
Now, getting in is the easy part.
Well, do not go into where they are. Just go up
That's what I
to
wanna
where
know.
they are and observe and listen.
It's a shockingly low roll. Okay.
Owen's dead.
Uh-oh, we're going to need another
you hear
Hillman.
Holwyn sneaking off down the tunnel.
If we hear it, then they aren't doing a very good job.
No, we're in. As I
And-
hear Hohen sneaking, I follow along about 50 yards back also, trying to be not quite as loud at sneaking as Holwyn is.
Okay. Why don't you make a stealth check? Let's go that route. Thinking that through.
Nat 1.
So as I hear Ulseth sneaking.
Don't you have advantage on your stealth rolls?
No, it cancels out the heavy armor
It's a
negative.
+1 and then it's a -1.
So, okay. This is
Yeah,
great.
They basically cancel each other out.
Yeah. All right.
Hey, you two, you're supposed to be quiet!
We are trying to be.
You hear some like noise from a little ways ahead, and then an exclamation, "Hey, someone's here! Get him!" And then you hear running back towards you, and after a couple seconds you see Holwyn sprinting back down the tunnel at you. Go back! Run! Gotta regroup!
We run
And
back
they just run right by you.
I turn around and follow as quickly as I can.
Okay.
Not being sneaky anymore.
Can I prepare when I see them get in range to bless the three of us?
Yeah, you can do
Okay.
that. Yes, you can do that. And
Well, at least we do not have to wait until tonight to find out what will happen.
you hear this calamitous group just come barreling down the caverns towards you. And I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative because we are gonna enter combat.
That's worked so well.
And I gotta set up the battle map to do that. So we're gonna take a quick break to set that up. You guys won't notice much of anything. We're back in 1 second. Thanks. And we're back, everybody. When we left off, we were just about to jump into combat, and I need initiative rolls from everybody. So starting with Nines, what's your initiative roll?
21.
21.
Yeah.
Ulseth.
5.
Makes sense. Soria.
30-20.
Okay. And Holwyn. Holwyn got 7. Nah, Holwyn with a natural 1 on that roll.
Well.
And let's see what all of these guys roll. Oh, not terrible. Okay. First one up is Nines. I'm going to bring up the map here. There we go. And by the way, Soria cast Bless, as a reminder to everyone, on herself, Nines, and Ulseth. You all have Blessed.
Yes.
What you want to do?
Well, first off, we're going to inspire Ulseth since his rolls have been terrible.
That makes sense.
Ooh, that is very
I
inspiring.
like that you hit
Thank
one instrument with another instrument.
Well, it's the one less thing I have to carry.
Is your
Okay.
inspiration a 6 or an 8 then?
It is 8. So you get to roll that. And how far away is number red?
The red one?
Yeah, number red.
5, 10, 15, 20. About a little shy of 50 feet right now.
50. Oh, good. Is he like holding the torch?
Is he holding a torch?
Like, well, I can see them, right? There's like,
Yeah.
hey, yo, with the torch! Can you turn it out? Because you look really ugly and I don't want to look at you.
Is it 15 now? Is that what it is? 15
Yes,
save?
yes. 15 whiz.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for damage on that. That one's got disadvantage on attack roll. I'm gonna say that is...
It did 6 damage.
Good God.
Probably more than I would.
Wow. All right. That one, you just see like their face like well up and tears rolling down, and they're just crying, and they're like hate crying. It's like
Ugly crying.
it's ugly crying is like when you're just like so upset and like but also relieved. And like, it could be a mix of things. This isn't ugly crying. This is hate crying. This is crying. It's like,
Well done.
there's a lot of anger behind these tears. Anything else you want to do?
I'm already kind of hiding behind Olsef, so I think I'm good right there.
Okay. Then it's a bandit's turn. The bandit that is up is the yellow base. And the yellow base moves 30 feet towards you all. And that's as far as I can really get. And that's all they can do. They don't have anything else that they can do at the moment. Next one up is Soria.
Alright. I have a concentration spell up already. So I'm going to turn into a bear.
Okay. You knew you were doing that because you ran off to get the bear.
Yeah. So I turn into a bear as my action.
Okay.
I'm a blessed bear, so I have a ring.
I love that you're mugging to the camera with your mini.
Yeah. I spent a long time painting it.
You did, and it actually came out really fantastic. You did a nice job with that one.
That's
Well, if you do another one, can you make it look like Winnie the Pooh?
You can legally do that.
Put a red shirt on it.
Red shirt, put a... make sure you paint a little honey pot. Just stick your head in every once in a while.
Yeah. And then I'm going to charge up to this guy.
As for Scratchies.
And I use my action to turn into a bear so I can't attack.
Okay.
But I'll roar at him.
Okay, it's another one of the baddies' turns. And this time it is the green base one. Now, that one moves 30 feet towards you, Soria. And takes a swing. Takes a swing with their scimitar.
I need to roll my hit points as a bear.
What's your AC?
11.
Okay. They take a swing and clang their sword against one of the stalagmites next to you, and the sword breaks.
Really? They missed.
Okay.
They did one of my rolls.
Before we go on,
Yeah.
does he look like he's related to some bandits we fought way back in part of episode 0?
Part of season 0.
From Nordfeld or Whitfeld.
You don't remember any of them well enough to know if they're related.
We'll ask later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Zoria, don't kill that one.
Next up is number 7, the
one
orangey
beats on
ready
walls.
base. So that one is going to move up.
7.
Yeah, 7. Kind of near Soria on the backside there. And also going to make a swing at you. What's your AC again?
11 still.
Okay.
I mean,
said
27 now.
Oh, it was 11. I just couldn't remember.
27.
27, right. Takes a swing and finds nothing but air.
I think I'm being flanked, by the way.
Yeah, but he's also got disadvantage at the same time because of 9's insult. So
Oh,
it's just-
gotcha.
You're
it cancels
welcome.
out. Then blue base number 6 over there moves 30 feet towards Soria, behind the other guys, but can't really do anything else at that point. Then it's Hulwen's turn. Now, Hulwen takes a step towards the wall, to get a clear shot on yellow base, and
I assume we're just shooting.
lets loose an arrow, which does...
You still want me to...
This is not a critical combat here,
No.
so I'm just taking overhill on this one. Hulwen knocks an arrow, lets loose, and poof, right between the eyes as number 5 goes down and is quite dead.
Well, we kind of do non-lethal damage in this group.
Wait, what do you mean?
We don't kill them.
They're trying to kill us.
I know, but if you kill them, Zoria gets angry. And she doesn't make you as much mashed potatoes as she does everyone else.
Okay, I'll aim for the shoulders then.
Yes, just cripple them for life. That's much better.
Then that one moves up and takes place where their fallen comrade was. Takes a swing at Soria.
Can I move the body out? You're not
misses
gonna
in-
resurrect it or anything?
No, one, not that one. Swings, misses, hits a stalagmite, and just their sword shatters as well. Ulseth, it is your turn. Go ahead.
Okay. 2 questions. Do they have secondary weapons? Or have both of those guys lost their weapons by smashing them?
They've got nubs now. They got nubs.
They don't have daggers.
It
or
still
anything.
hurts if you get stabbed by one of those.
I mean, it's shattered metal. Mm-hmm. It's sharp.
Can I tell
It's
what
just
kind of
not
can I
fully
tell
functional.
what kind of armor they're wearing?
Not much. They're not wearing much armor.
Okay, I move up against number 7, the purple one,
To flank with me.
if I can.
Yeah, I'll call
That's
that
flanking
flanked.
with
Yeah.
my butt.
Yeah. Get her with your big butt. If you've ever seen Turning Red, you might know that reference. So go ahead. You've got blessed. You've got advantage. Flank. Yeah. Go ahead.
Let's see. I've lost one of my hit dice because of my Constitution loss, or not?
Not to hit.
Not to
That's
hit.
Strength.
Well, 24 then.
Okay. Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Okay. I use the butt end of my flamey sword to do bludgeoning and just non-lethal bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
No
you're
fire damage then.
No.
You're back to your knuckle duster ways.
I'm trying to be non-lethal. I do 10 bludgeoning, slashing damage in a non-lethal way.
Okay, on that one, great. You hit them right in the back of the neck, and they go and just fall over, crumpled to a little pile.
Okay, and then I attack the purple one with my offhand.
Number the purple, yes.
Number the purple one.
Go ahead.
Do I have advantage here? No, I have a +4, don't I?
Yeah, you have a +4. Well, plus a
and,
D4.
and you have you're inspired if you want.
If I need to, but I've got 16. I've got 23, so I'm assuming
that definitely hits.
Yeah, I'm doing offhand,
Yep.
non-lethal damaging. Doing 7 non-lethal
7,
bopping
okay.
damage.
You have given them a bloody nose as the protective bits of your offhand go smashing right into the bridge of their nose, and the blood streaming down their whole. Why? Why my nose? It was my best feature. Oh,
It wasn't!
come
I
on!
go, you who are attacking us, stop now and we will spare your pain.
2 more replace them. 2 more come running in from the end here.
They ignore me, I bet.
And Nines, it is your turn.
Did the one with the bleeding nose hear my first quip?
Yeah, would have heard that quick. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna say it again at them.
Oh, so,
Your nose is not your best feature.
You have lovely lips.
go ahead and roll for damage.
Come on, get out. 4 damage.
For damage.
Psychic.
Psychic.
They sit down, drop their weapons, and they're just like sobbing and crying and not doing anything.
This is a good resolution.
Let's just insult them to victory.
Only one has died so far.
I'll win.
Yeah, I'll win.
Hey, I'm sorry.
I mean,
I didn't know there were rules here. Figured try to kill people killing you, but I guess that's weird.
It is not really a rule, it is more of a guideline. But we do follow it whenever possible.
Is that all you want to do?
Yeah, I don't really think we. I'm gonna play my slide whistle. I'm gonna inspire the bear to, I don't know, maul people. Are you inspired yet?
That was pretty amazing. Well done. I like that. The bear is inspired. At the end of your turn now?
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is we're back to Green Base, and Green Base makes a decision to just drop their nubby weapon and
Wrestle a bear.
Try to punch a bear.
yeah.
Is there an insight check we can do to see their intelligence?
Sure, you can make an insight check.
Sure, I'm gonna do that.
This is
I got an 11.
They're not smart.
Are they trying to grapple me?
Kind of. Roll an athletics check with your bear stats at advantage. Because you're
I rolled 2 7s. So that's a total of 9.
and you just barely manage to.
Oh, I get it.
That was very quick of you. I like that.
Wolfus is starting to develop a horrible headache.
You managed to kind of, buck them off and throw them off. So their grapple attempt has failed. It's now your turn.
I will bite at the green base.
Sure. Yeah.
On that 20.
Okay.
Just going at the leg.
Yeah.
I don't want to kill this person.
No, just let him bleed out from
I can patch
from
them
removing a
up.
leg. Yeah.
I'm not trying to remove the leg. Jeez.
Yeah, it's more fun to kind of torture you a little bit when you want to not do damage.
8
anymore.
piercing damage.
8 piercing damage on the crit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are they still up?
They are still up, although you have taken a significant bite into
No,
their leg.
I'm going to make my second bear attack, and instead of using my claws, I'm going to try and backhand them. Back paw them.
Yeah.
Um,
I love it.
15.
Just a bear backhanding someone.
15.
Yeah, 15 will hit.
That would be 5 bludgeoning, I guess, if I'm backhanding.
Yeah. You somehow, because bear backhand the green base, they fly 10 feet back and they're unconscious on the ground. They're out. And it's gonna be Holden's turn unless there's something else you want to do.
Oh, the little bear dance. Alright, I'm done.
Okay. Yeah, Holden's up. Alright, fine. Knock a different arrow. Let's loose another shot, this time at the brown base. And Holden is having a bad day. That misses.
Well, I should have inspired Hillman.
Because
Owen's just grumpy that they don't get to kill in cold blood.
well, Holden's
on.
rolled 4 nat 1s thus far.
Was one of them the stealth check?
One of them was the stealth check.
So we had-
Another was initiative.
You rolled a nat 1 on your stealth check, too.
Yeah, we're really not very
We're good at
sneaky.
this.
Yeah.
I got another one just now. And I had one earlier on a check that I made with them. This isn't Holden's day, apparently. So that brings us up to Brown Base's turn, and Brown Base, for some reason, also decides to drop their weapon and try to tackle the bear. Let's see how this goes. Another opposed strength check.
19.
You easily manage to rebuff their efforts at grappling you, and they don't really have all that much else to do. So, Ulseth, it's your turn.
Really?
Yeah. Really?
I'll go ahead and flank brown base. and non-lethally attack with my non-flaming end of my flaming sword.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that was just amazing. I rolled a 1 and a 1. But
You're lucky.
I know I'm going to use luck.
What? These are a shocking number of ones, even for you.
I forgot to give myself a d4.
But I'm using luck, and I roll.
I think you can only roll one.
Well, I was supposed to have rolled it with advantage because I was flanking.
Yeah, but you're replacing one die, right? That's how the rule works with
Yeah.
luck.
Lucky allows you to replace one of the die.
Yeah. Do I get the bless thing again or not?
Oh, the
bless
bless
stands.
applies to all of the rolls, no matter
Got it,
what the
yeah.
original result is.
12 plus 7. This time it's 19.
Okay. Then that will hit.
And I've used up one of my lucks. I'm doing 10.
Bashalar.
No, that's somebody else's
That's
weapon.
his weapon.
I'm
That's
doing
nice.
10 non-flaming end of my flaming sword bashing down.
Nine's weapon is Crow Bashalar.
Yeah, completely different.
He's just hitting him with the pommel, so it's a Bashalar.
Got it. All right.
If we put a
It's
crow
a so-
on there, then
it's
that
a
would
solid
be a professional.
thunk, and they go oh, but they don't fall over quite yet.
Well, then I use a Lashalar and attempt to offhand.
Smack.
Again,
Got it.
so-
Got it.
Ooh. Nat 20 with that.
Okay.
Does it hit?
Yeah, does it hit?
Yeah, that'll hit. Yeah, the crit will hit. Yep.
So this does 4, 7. This one does 11 bashing damage.
Okay. You might have given them CTE, but that's fine.
I
And
think a little oregano won't fit.
You got a lot of work
Oregano,
to
the
do
cause
when we're
of
done with
and
this.
solution
They
to all
are-
problems.
so you take your big sword, go dunk, and they're like, oh man, and then you take your offhand
Dagger, yeah.
and you go bam as hard as you can. You just bash them all the force that you can muster with it.
Well, if anybody has been watching this for any time at all, they know that that's pretty typical.
Yeah, that your offhand is actually your main hand,
Yeah.
and they're lights out down, just like ragdoll down to the ground. Anything else you want to do?
Tip them over. Tip them
Yeah,
over.
tip them
Oh,
over.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm done.
Okay.
And I've used the luck already.
The other two that are running in right now kind of skid to a stop.
No, keep coming!
It ain't worth it. Bye! And they yeet off in the other direction.
Can I use
Running
my
away.
Can I use my feline agility to at least get within 30 feet of one of them?
So you would use your action. Do you want to use like your full action?
No,
to
because I
move?
want to do an action at them. Unless you let me just cast a spell at them once I get within range. If we're not in combat.
How far does your feline agility let you move?
It just is double my.
Double this so you can do 60?
Yeah.
Since they're both taking their actions to run, they move 30 feet. They're off the edge of the map. Move 60 feet towards.
It's just off
Okay.
the map.
Just off the map. All right. I'll say that you're just barely within. You're within 50 feet.
Oh, 50 feet?
For the record, I haven't taken my turn yet, and I can go 40 feet as a bear, so I can go 80 feet around using my action and easily catch up to them.
If you want to do that, yeah. When it comes to your turn, if you want to do that.
Well,
We're going to chase them.
Are we staying in the initiative then?
I mean, they're-
I'm looking to see what is it that Nines is trying to do.
well, I want to just cast hideous laughter, but I need to be within 30 feet.
I think they would move a little too fast because they're using their full action and movement to move 60 feet and around. So you're able to keep pace with them, and you were about 50 feet from them.
Okay, then in that case, because we still want to annoy them, right?
I mean,
And they did attack us.
yeah.
They're within 10 feet of each other, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm going to cast a pyrotechnics right at them.
All right. Sure.
Ooh, do
Why
we
not?
want to do smoke to see if it just run into a wall?
Up to you. I don't know how the spell works.
I can either do fireworks, which will blind them, or we can shoot smoke and they won't know what's
Why
coming
don't
around
you
the corner.
firework them because we're in the middle of a dark cave and it'll be extra bad.
Okay, we're gonna fireworks them so they have a 15 whiz save to not
I'm
be
going to say that
blind.
they have disadvantage because of the dark environment and then the sudden light. They fail that one, and oh, that one. Wow. 2 nat ones.
Wow.
What's with the ones tonight?
I know, you've rolled
glad
like about
you
6
have
or
them.
7 ones.
Yeah. Okay, I found the DM die curse tonight.
That's right. I did get a 1 today.
So they're
I
blinded.
had a 1.
Oh yeah, they're blinded.
Well,
And you hear it, ah, thud. And they
run
they
into
run
a
into the
wall.
wall. We're out of combat now.
Yeah.
And that you have several unconscious, sort of coming to slowly. Bandits around you. One dead guy.
Gather up all their weapons so they can't use them. Tie them up. I'll start healing them.
Okay, sure.
Just bandaging up all their wounds.
So we got about 5 of these guys.
I'll eventually stop being a bear, too.
Dr. Bear on the scene.
If you 7 overall.
7 total, yeah.
Yeah.
Plus 1 body.
7
And-
alive.
6 alive.
6 alive.
Yeah.
1 body.
So, you who are Zoria and Nines and Huwin, which of us shall do the questioning?
What are we asking them?
I don't know. Why are you trying to kill us? As I patch them up.
You heard our plans. You're gonna stop us.
What? What are your plans? We didn't hear anything, really.
Yeah, like I'm gonna tell you now.
We
I
heard...
think you should tell us.
You said he wanted to take it tonight? That's all I really heard.
Oh, dang it, you know everything.
Yeah, so just tell us.
Oh man,
They insulted us. They
The-
said we are stupid.
the boss is gonna kill me.
Who's your boss?
Yeah. Kinda scraggly looking fella, real mean countenance. Had a kind of green coat on, describing the one guy that Holman killed.
Oh. Yeah, he's gonna be really pissed.
Oh man.
He said...
Oh man.
he got away, but he said that,
Do you like throw a blanket on like the corpse behind you?
no, I don't feel like that's necessary. He was saying that you better tell them all the plans if you get captured.
I don't think they're quite that dumb.
What I do is walk away for a second, turn into that guy, and go
course.
walk right back.
Boss, what are you doing, boss?
What's the plan again? Just want to make sure you don't have a concussion.
Boss, who are these people? What are you doing? We're all... I'm so confused, boss. Tell me what to do.
Tell me everything.
Well, we were gonna go to the farmhouse, steal the money.
How much money?
Well, I think they have about 10 gold in there.
Okay. Why?
So that we could be rich.
What farmhouse?
What farmhouse?
You know, a little farmhouse just the edge of the mountain.
How far away was it?
You know, it takes us about a day to get there from here. It's in that little patch. on the lake?
Yeah. New orders.
Yeah, boss. Yeah, boss.
We're going to go. You all go to the farmhouse and say, we don't want to steal your money, but if you need farm hands to work for you, we will work for you. Otherwise,
Yeah,
we
build
will.
up the trust, and then we'll kill him and take the
No,
money.
no more killing.
What? No more killing, but boss, that's what Billy's best at. I mean, yeah.
All right, new plan.
Okay.
We go into the woods and hunt animals for food,
Yeah.
and don't kill people anymore
Why not?
because it's not good.
Are you gonna come with us, boss?
No, you don't need me anymore. You've grown as a person.
Oh man, boss. This is great. I've grown as a person, boss.
You're the boss now. And then I walk away
Just walk into the sunset.
and turn back into Soria.
I turn to them and say, you who are former bandits,
Yeah.
it is very important that you do what your boss has told you. And do not ever kill people again or steal from them unless it is simply a pie.
Or if it's funny.
Wait, so we should steal pies?
No.
Oh,
No, you're not good enough for big boy crime.
oh, that's true. That's
Start
true.
with tarts.
So, can you tell us the way? Is this farmhouse north of here?
No,
South?
no,
West?
no.
Up.
East?
Yeah, it's east.
Fourth time's the charm.
Fifth time.
I am not counting your wrong answer.
We're underground. It might be
I
above
mean, it's also
us.
like a little up, but
Yeah, see?
mostly east.
Yeah, mostly east. And if you get to this farmhouse, can then you go further north?
No,
You are stuck in a valley in the mountains?
no.
You-
It's not a valley.
Can you go further east?
It's like this little. I mean, no. It's just like this little solo farm. See, they got just enough land to make some really, really sought after wheat. It's like some kind of special kind of wheat grown on the side of the mountain. They got just enough land there, on the shores of Lake Domar, and they got a lot of money. And it's just this little spot.
10 gold.
Yeah, and they mostly use, boat to get to the major cities, and they take their wheat and they sell it there. But we found this passage through the mountains. It comes out underneath the house. We were gonna sneak in there and steal all the money. It was a perfect plan. But now we're gonna go into the woods and we're gonna become hunters and trappers, and that's what we're gonna do because that's what the boss said to do.
You're the
Yes.
boss now.
Yeah, that's what I
Hey,
said.
before
to
you go, can you make a map to the farmhouse?
do. Nope.
Why not?
The boss did
Don't know how.
there.
So,
Was the boss the one who knew how to get there?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
okay. But I will make one piece of advice for you.
Uh-huh.
Besides hunting, I would suggest gathering as well, because it is very important to get the vitamins and fiber that you get from plants.
Oh man.
Yeah, you don't want runny poops.
You do not want scurvy.
Oh, okay. Gotta eat some plants. Yeah, we'll find. Well. Oh man, you know what has a lot of green on it? It's gotta be good. Got green, right? Gotta eat some
Pine trees.
pine needles. There's lots of green there.
Okay,
They're
we
everywhere
can't
but
save
not.
these guys, so let's just let
No,
'em-
we did our due diligence.
We did it. You guys figured it out. You should get going now.
Yeah. The boss said that he has to teach someone else how to believe in themselves.
Okay. Come on, fellas. I'm the boss. We're gonna go survive in the woods and sell furs.
Wow,
Bye.
look at that initiative.
Yeah. No more crime for us. They just wander off in a different direction.
See?
I hope they found the way out.
See? We're good
Anyway, where's that corpse?
over there.
I rip off
Right
the
in
blanket.
front, obvious view.
Yeah. and I cast Speak with.
I've been waiting for this. You're like, I need a corpse that's 10 days old.
I need a fresh corpse, damn it!
I have this new spell. I must use it, no matter how dumb it is. Okay,
it's
go.
like a kid with a new toy, or an adult with a new toy.
What do you
An
get?
adult with a brand new Vanquility.
And for the record, the body was not under a blanket. It was just laying there in plain view.
What do you get?
just
Like
sort of-
3 questions?
Blocked it.
Not really.
Yes, I can ask it 5 questions.
And now Lexi gets to animate a corpse answering questions.
Okay. So you can't speak with dead.
Yep.
Right? All right.
How do you cast it?
Let's see. We have some incense we're gonna burn.
Okay, here.
Light it. I.
Just
Dad, come back to life for a moment. I have a question for you. Wooloo, wooloo, wooloo.
does this spellcasting actually work for you? Oh my god!
Hi.
How's it going?
Was that one of
How's
the
it
questions?
going? That's question
fine.
1.
Not great. I'm dead.
Well, that sucks. So what do you think happened to Fervin?
That's two.
I don't know. I think he probably blew himself up.
What's your tragic backstory that got you to this point, but not before you... The parts before you died.
I
They can lie.
If they want to.
was raised a poor orphan,
Might as well settle
and no one loved me.
I can still do an insight check, though, right?
The state failed me, and I was forced to resort to crime.
Well, that kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Can I do an insight check on it?
Yeah, you can.
That is a happy cat face, so 24.
You're fairly certain you're getting an abridged version of his life, knowing the limitations of the spell. You can't have like a full conversation with them, but you're pretty certain that these are accurate. That he probably was an orphan, he probably was abandoned, and the state definitely failed him.
How do we get to the farmhouse? From here.
There's a tunnel up ahead, 200 yards or so.
Make this down, Olsaf.
Due east. Leads to basement.
You got any questions?
That was the
What
first
happened to
question.
Furman?
We asked that one.
Oh, does he know what's his favorite book?
Doesn't look like that guy reads.
No, he's dead.
Olsaf, what about you? Don't you ever want to ask a corpse a question?
Why do not you ask how is best to get north out of here?
We know that though.
Yeah, we have a guide already.
We need to ask pertinent questions like,
Yeah, that's important to our
Oh, what
subquest.
is making the skittering noise?
Do you like this hair color on me?
yeah, it's nice, Owen.
Helen, do you have any questions for the corpse?
Yeah, I just told you.
No, ask about the skittering.
If they heard the skittering, they would have just run away.
Yeah.
What do you think of Helen's hair color?
It's alright.
Looks really nice on them.
Good spell.
That is a great use of a level 3 spell slot.
Well,
Great
Well,
job, you
nice.
impressed corpse.
yeah. Highlight of my day.
Yeah.
Ooh, probably should have said I'm sorry I killed you. Yeah, well.
Whatever. You want me to cast it again?
Sorry I killed you! it works if you just like
Yell
really loud.
at a corpse.
But I feel kind of bad. I mean,
But you feel better now, right?
I mean, I feel like a teeny bit better, but I still feel bad. Like, it seems like this guy's a victim of society's failures to create a social structure that actually nurtures every citizen.
Was there anything of value on the body?
No, he is actually a victim of your arrow. Because you shot him.
Yeah.
Well, that too. But he wouldn't have been doing this and attacking us if all the other stuff hadn't happened.
So is there any loot?
I don't know.
I rummaged through his pockets.
There's
Some gum.
there's like 6 copper and a whittling knife.
Well, Seth, have a knife.
I will take up a new hobby.
You need
And just like that,
wood for that, right?
I'm just taking all 6 copper unless you want me to split it evenly between 4 people.
Yep. Do it.
Nope, I'm taking it all.
All right.
Yeah, let's go to the farmhouse.
Why?
Because then we can buy some wheat and feed all of these changelings.
Oh. We can make
Pancakes,
pancakes.
Like for everyone?
bread, crackers,
There's enough wheat.
baguettes, pretzels, many
We'll
things.
go to the farm.
Okay. You follow the directions. And are you leading all the changelings?
No, we'll have them wait. If it's only 200 yards.
Yeah,
Well,
we can make
it's
this.
200 yards up, but you might have forgotten. The guy said that
It's a day.
It's a day travel there.
No, that's not good.
200 yards up, you find the tunnel that this guy was talking about. But you might also remember that the other guy said it was a day travel.
Honestly, I wasn't listening to the corpse.
Well, yeah, but if we go up that... Wait, what side of the mountains was it on?
East. We need to go north.
It would be a 2-day diversion. 1 day to get there, 1 day to come back to where we
That's
are.
2 more days of beans.
But we might be able to buy much wheat.
East.
Yeast.
We would east wheat to feed the changelings.
Yeah, but 2 more days of beans.
Okay, we will skip the east wheat.
Yeah. I think, and the best thing, like, yeah, I don't think it's worth it for some wheat.
Okay.
There could be a wizard or somebody living there. It could be very magical.
A wheat wizard?
Yes.
A wheat zerd.
Probably not if they have 10 gold.
Maybe it's just a...
I like that you guys are debating, what should we do? Should we go there?
For 10 gold that we're not going to steal from them?
No, for the wheat. And to meet new people who might
We
be
have
able to
20
know
pounds
what
of
fervent-
flour. Well,
Well, we
No,
could...
19
it's
we
pounds.
cotton flour.
I can purify it.
No, that is true.
We could split the party. Half of us go stick with the changeling. The other half goes on an adventure to meet this wheat wizard.
We're going north.
Okay.
You're going north.
Yeah.
Okay.
We skipping by the wheat wizard, huh? All right.
Isn't there actually a wheat wizard? No? Okay, we go east.
Do you really want to go easy?
Is it a wheat wizard? I need to know now.
now you need to know if there's a wheat wizard.
Do you think the bandit knows? Should I cast Speak with Dead again?
Can you cast on the same corpse?
Oh, actually, let's find out.
I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, just look it up.
I think that you can't cast it twice on the same corpse.
Let's see. Spell fails.
Are we going to take all the changelings with us?
Okay, yeah. The spell fails if the corpse of the target of the spell within the last 10 days. So,
No.
so that.
Well, how will we decide whether to visit what is possibly or possibly not a wheat wizard or just go on?
Well,
I
how
mean-
intrigued are we by wheat wizards?
I mean, pretty.
I mean, it could give us a chance to get out of the cave for a little bit. That would do everyone some good.
So it looks like you can talk to any corpse regardless of how long they've been dead.
Yeah.
But it's just a 10-day cooldown. So if you want to cut this
That is
guy's
true.
head off, we can walk around with this disembodied head, and then in 10 days you can ask him again.
We have to preserve it. Do we have a spell for that?
You can just take the stall.
It has to be able to, it has to still have its mouth and can't be undead.
Maybe we just head north.
Would you let me carry a skull, like just the head, and just let it talk because magic and
The
whatnot?
mandible.
Or do I need to like have the torso with me?
I think that the intent of the spell is that it must still have the ability to speak as though it would speak if it were alive. So, for the moment, I'm gonna say just carrying around a head. Let's say you cast Gentle Repose on it. Not that any of you can cast Gentle Repose. Let's say you did that. For the moment, without having to like sit down and like study the spell, I'm just gonna say no. I could be wrong and change that later, but without looking in detail at the spell wording, I'm gonna say you need more than just the head.
We could probably do things like blink once for no, twice for yes. But we're not going to cut off a head right now, so.
All right, well, let's go north.
Oh, we're not going to go visit the wheat wizard.
Oh, God, let's visit the wheat wizard. I want to visit the wheat wizard so bad.
I know. Here is a way to resolve the dilemma.
I like that you
It
guys
isn't
have
really a
spent
dilemma.
longer on debating whether or not to go and visit the apparent wheat wizard
Okay.
as you did
God.
in battle.
Hey, doll,
Yes, Soria.
have you ever heard of a wheat wizard?
Yes.
Where is the wheat wizard located?
There are many wheat wizards.
Have you heard of a wheat wizard on the shores of Lake Domar, nestled in the mountains
I have not.
near the Drang Peaks?
I have not, but wheat wizards are actually fairly common.
Really?
Yes.
Where?
How did you not know this?
I lived in a swamp my whole life.
I forget that sometimes.
No, I don't forget that, actually. I was going to agree with you, but I can't.
Ask if he has any heads I can, like, keep.
Most farmers are usually a wizard of some sort.
Really?
It's not a particularly powerful wizard, but yes, most farmers know some
He says-
minor magical enchantments that help grow their crops.
He says there's a ton of wheat wizards.
I have never met a wheat wizard.
We've never met a wheat wizard.
Maybe we should start living in places where they grow wheat.
You
Yeah.
probably have met a wheat wizard, you just didn't know it.
We were in Whitfeld once. Are there wheat wizards there?
Quite a few.
Ask Dole if I could get my constitution point back from a wheat wizard.
Well, Seth wants to know if he can get a constitution point back from a wheat wizard.
It's unlikely that a wheat wizard would possess the abilities necessary to restore constitution damage.
He says no.
Okay. What does a wheat wizard do?
Grow wheat.
No. But we
With
have
magic.
flour, you were right.
Yeah.
Say hi, Dole, for me.
Hey, doll. That's what Elsa said.
Hello.
Ask about the skull.
Oh, Nines wants to know if you have a skull he could borrow or take to talk to.
I have several.
Oh, yeah? What kind of skulls?
I need the smartest one.
He needs a smart one.
You just need a skull.
A smart skull.
A skull is mostly bone.
Well, he wants to talk to it with some magic stuff that he learned.
I think you need more than just the skull.
He says you need more than the skull.
Well, does he have like the whole head? Like, does that cost extra?
He's wondering if it costs extra for the fleshy parts.
I don't have full heads.
He's sold out of full heads.
What about
I-
torsos?
I never had any of those.
Any torsos?
No, I can hear him.
Yeah, I could put it on speaker. But
Look, I just need corpse. I have lots of questions, and only corpse can answer.
Well, why is it that a corpse is the only thing that can answer your questions? What questions do you have?
He has a spell that compels them to talk to him, and no one else will talk to him otherwise.
That is an understandable desire to use it then.
Right?
I believe that you will find most of the corpses in the condition that you need outside of a hospital.
Oh,
Well, I guess I know where we're going robbing then.
I guess so.
This is a
I know
very
what you
disturbing
will be doing.
conversation. I'd like to advise you not to do whatever it is you're thinking about.
I think that is good advice for nines
That's
in
really good advice.
general, yes.
Yeah.
Nines.
What?
Dole says, don't ever do what you think about.
I know, I just heard him!
So what kind of
He's on
skulls do you have?
speakerphone!
I know. I wanted to
I have
reinforce the
several skulls
message.
of rare creatures.
Yeah, like what?
Long extinct ones.
Really?
Yes. There were once giant mastodons that roamed. I have one of their skulls.
There's still woolly mammoths and stuff around.
Yes. These were larger. Much larger.
Like a guardian mammoth?
I'm unfamiliar with a guardian mammoth.
Oh, really? I saw one once.
What is a guardian mammoth?
Oh, it's like a mammoth that's been imbued with fey magic and grown to a humongous size and is kind of green.
It is kind of what?
Green?
I've never seen anything like that.
Well, I
I'm
have.
unaware of them. About how tall do they get?
Oh, super tall, a big number.
Those are
That
the
is
best
quite
numbers.
The mammoth skull that I had stood at around 50 feet high at the shoulder.
That might be bigger.
Possibly, I'm unsure.
Well,
All right, Dole. Well, I'll talk to you later tonight.
By the way, what sort of wheat wizard were you looking for?
Oh, it was some famous wheat that is made on Lake Domar. They have like 10 gold. They sell their stuff by a boat. I guess it's on the west side of Lake Domar.
Are you talking about Zweigeld wheat?
Oh, I have no
Well, that
idea.
would have been a great question to know to ask like 5 minutes ago.
It might be. We didn't get a name.
That is quite a famous wheat farm. Most of the finest breads are made of it.
Like croissants and stuff.
Yes.
pretzels?
I'm unaware if any pretzels are made with it, but
You could be
probably.
the first to make the famous pretzels with this.
What's their logo look like?
It's a small sack of coins.
Look on the side of that crate of wheat.
You look on the side of the bag of wheat, of flour.
There's nothing there. It's just an unmarked bag and crate.
I don't think it's worth a 2-day travel, though, is it?
Where are you currently?
Somewhere under the Drang Peak, surrounded by darkness and skittering.
It probably isn't worth it where you are currently.
But we could buy it, like, in Drogmara or something.
Yes, it is for sale.
Oh, okay.
We would have to pay retail markup.
But we also wouldn't have to carry 300 people with us.
Through 2 extra days of bean eating. What's your favorite preparation of beans?
I like them after sitting in cold water for 12 hours.
You like to sit in cold water for 12 hours
the
before eating?
beans.
Oh. It was not clear.
The water was clear.
The beans were not.
Yeah.
Wait, can you get clear beans?
Yes.
Where? Wait, can we make those?
Unlikely. They're a specialty item grown here.
But is it common there?
No.
Could you bring some the next time you come by?
I suppose. They're mostly a tourist trap.
Ooh.
I love
Where?
being trapped. I'm a tourist.
Whenever you walk into it's like, I'm a tourist, sell me things.
I have bags of money.
Hello,
I wish to
Elmo.
buy overpriced
Can I get
clear
your
beans.
signature?
You
Look,
still have
here's
an on
his
Risto
elbow.
snow globe, don't you, from the tourist shop?
And the tote bag.
Yeah.
We do have a tote bag.
Yeah.
All right,
The
so,
best one.
we're going to keep going, try and get out of this mountain, but I'll keep you up to date on everything that's happening.
Yes. Thank you very much. It was fun listening to you again.
Oh, you are welcome.
Let
It is
me know
always
if you
fun
get
chatting
to-
with you.
Let me know if he gets a good head.
I will not.
I guess we shall go north.
Okay. You travel northward, avoiding the Wheat Wizard, and
Hardest choice of my life.
having introduced that concept into the world now, you go far enough down where you get tired again and bed down for the evening.
Can you purify this wheat so that we can
Yeah, I'll
use it?
spend one of my spell
19
slots.
before taking a long rest.
I'll spell one of my spell slots to purify the
Remaining 19 pounds of
19 pounds of wheat
Sure.
flour.
flour.
Yeah.
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 And if we, if Nines is willing to make a little less beans and a little bit of like butter and egg, I will make pancakes for him.
Okay, we'll do that, and I'll also... The beans we'll use this time will be coffee beans, so I just start...
Nope. Nope. Start over.
How about
the
cocoa?
beans go right back into the knife.
Cocoa beans.
They go back to wherever they came from.
There, I brought no kind of coffee bean. We can eat it. One.
Well, the coffee
It's
beans.
not good.
The coffee beans would be just raw coffee beans because they're not going to be roasted or
You can roast them. How long does it take? How long can it possibly take to roast coffee?
a
beans?
while in a frying pan.
Roasting them in a frying pan. You need to put them in a vessel of some sort, otherwise you'd just be sautéing them.
Yeah.
So you,
sautéed coffee beans.
so you don't want me to make 10 pounds of coffee beans?
No. Make
Also, that yeah,
Would that exceed 2 gold?
it might. I don't know.
make dark red
How-
kidney beans.
We're just gonna ignore all of the coffee bean concepts. What do you want to do?
I'm going to do fervent tech learning.
I'm going to be cooking and making water and food.
You said what kind of beans?
51.
I don't know. Maybe.
Dark red kidney beans.
Dark red kidney beans.
Yeah.
Made from real kidney. Just
Oh no. All right. I will make a Cajun spiced red bean dish in the morning.
Right.
and I have my pancakes.
So I looked this up. If you eat raw or green coffee beans, they're highly acidic and are said to have a grassy or woody flavor. And they are much harder than roasted beans, making them quite difficult to chew.
So,
But you can eat them.
they taste when you eat them. They go, there's a snake in my boot because it's a woody
Yep.
taste. All right. So we make it through the night,
You do make it through the night.
and I cook Cajun red beans in the
You do?
morning.
You do. When you wake up in the morning, we're going to take a little break, check on our pups, and we'll be back in a few minutes, folks. See you soon. Hey there, Dungeoneers. It's Alexis interrupting our break to bring you a quick announcement. If you weren't already aware, we're doing a giveaway of the alternate art edition of D&D's Spelljammer set. To enter this giveaway, all you have to do is give us a follow over on Instagram. We are at Dice N Dungeons. That's Dice, the letter N, Dungeons. And then send us a DM with the code word Space Hamster. Okay, that's actually 2 words, but it's thematic, so we're going to use it anyway. We're going to announce the winner during our Halloween special, The Haunt at Hawthorne Manor, on October 23rd. So tune in then to find out if you won. Now for some legal stuff. You must be 18 years or older to enter and a resident in the United States. Winner will be picked at random and will be contacted by Instagram direct message to confirm mailing information. Thank you for ear-watching, Dungeoneers, and now, back to the break. welcome back, everyone. When we left off, you all had just made the decision to press on, leaving the Wheat Wizard behind, and...
Do you have to say it like that?
Yes. Yes, I do.
I mean, we're only like half a day's travel. We can just turn around.
Is the Wheat Wizard really sad that we didn't visit?
Does a Wheat Wizard have that power?
You don't know.
We'll find out.
You don't know what the Wheat Wizard's feelings are.
Can we do an insight check?
Sure.
We're half a day away.
I got a 14.
You have no way of knowing what the Wheat Wizard's feelings are.
The Wheat Wizard we've never met.
Yeah, you have absolutely no way of knowing.
And
What their feelings are.
They don't know if we even exist.
Or did they?
Well, can I
They
use...
They might know you exist. A town just blew up.
Oh no.
Well, it doesn't mean they know us.
That's what you think.
Well, so what I'll do is around a corner that Zoria's near,
So
I'm
now-
going to cast Minor Illusion, and just around the corner, Zoria's going to do this. Oh, I am a Wheat Wizard, and I really wanted to meet Zoria, and I never will now. I'm going to run all the way back to my house.
23 insight.
What a very specific and also poorly acted
I'm getting.
minor illusion.
I rolled a 23 insight check there.
Does it go against my... Does it
You
go
like
against...
see Nines doing the ventriloquist thing.
Nines, the Wheat Wizard's so sad.
I don't know, maybe we should go visit.
I don't know. I feel like if we visited him,
How do you know it's a him?
I heard the voice. It sounded just like Nines.
Oh, that didn't sound anything like me.
I feel like
I continue walking north.
they've gotten their hopes up so much that if we visited him now, they'd just be disappointed.
If Nines were to visit, I understand
Insight
that would
check.
be the case.
13.
Deception, huh?
I don't, is it deception or is it...
13.
Do we roll again?
I don't know.
I don't know where you're going with this.
I'm starting to walk north.
We just stare at each other for a minute
With,
and then start walking.
With Holwyn and
Javal.
And
Javal.
300 change
and
lanes.
Javal. I'm walking with Javal and Holwyn heading north,
All right.
Yeah, we had a long
carrying
rest,
my
right?
flaming sword,
Yep.
lighting the way.
Why don't you roll a D100 and let's see what comes up on the table of randomness.
I roll a 59.
Roll again.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, haven't we rolled that like 7 times?
I think so. This time I rolled a 95.
Wow.
You couldn't get that 100?
Nope.
Okay. As you walk down caverns, it is going pretty well. Nothing is nothing weird is happening today.
This day's
No
pretty good.
voices.
pretty good.
Day.
I look for treasure on the way.
You find a shiny copper piece.
It's my lucky day! I reach down to
Its
get
head's
it.
Up.
What?
Its head's up.
Oh, this is amazingly lucky.
Yeah.
I slowly bend over to pick it up,
Uh-huh.
butt moving back and forth as it gets in position. Tail is
Twitchy.
twitchy. And I summon my hand to come over and pick it up with its strangely long thumb.
Human thumb. on
Human
a cat paw.
thumb, not a cat paw. Picks up and then drops into my hand.
Okay, you do that.
Do I add that as a lucky copper or just a regular copper?
I
It's just
think you can add it as a lucky copper.
Yeah, you can add it as a lucky copper. That sure.
I'm just gonna add
I
it
have
to-
zero problems with you doing that.
I put it in my bag and I already lost track of which one it was.
You continue through the day. Yeah, you're just idly chatting with each other, and
Move.
Idle.
there's a
Chat.
idle meow, idle meow.
Who's looking forward to
Chat.
Who's looking forward to beans tomorrow?
As you are,
Is there any other high density food we can make?
Yeah, probably actually.
as you're making this conversation, suddenly a shadow drifts over the entire party and continues on back, covering, eventually, going over all of your group. All 300 and plus of you.
A magical shadow?
So
just a shadow?
what?
A shadow.
What can we tell about it? Does it have a scent? Does it?
No.
Do we feel any different kind of emotion?
Is it
Does
like-
the temperature change?
Is it wielding a chaos emerald?
Oh, dang it. You beat me to it.
No. It's a shadow. It just quickly passes over.
And keeps going?
Yeah.
Wait, come back! Want me to cast suggestion on it?
The darkness?
I cast suggestion at the
suggestion.
I cast suggestion at the darkness.
Sure. Well,
Do I get to roll? Darkness, come back! I want to see what you're up to.
There's no target to cast it on.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Is that okay?
That
does
happens.
it come back to see us again?
No.
That was it?
That's it. Yeah.
Does anybody
shadow
notice?
does-
Does our guide know
anybody
anything about
notice
that?
Any change? Just
No change. Your lights didn't even flicker or anything like that. There's no wind that moved. Just a shadow passes over you.
I take
No.
a moment to check my inventory. Is everything in order?
As far as you can tell. Yeah.
No
I
skittering.
inspect my better cave fork.
You're right. Right. It's still there.
Oh,
It's
Good.
still slightly better.
There wasn't any skittering we heard.
No
Okay.
skittering.
no sound.
I think it was just to make us paranoid.
No sound.
You think it was Dromar?
Could have been the ghost of Drummer.
Hello.
Goodbye.
We keep going.
Okay.
No,
You continue on through the rest of
We're
your
not
day.
going to go back.
Nothing else.
Maybe that was the wheat wizard.
Nothing else of interest happens
Yeah,
that
it
day.
could have been.
That's it? Wow. Okay. This isn't good. I do fervent tech learning that night.
It's been a fairly uneventful day. You all feel, a little more
Shadowed.
shadowed, but you also feel a little more, I don't know, a little less tired, I should say, than usual. So you're able to do this learning. What'd you get?
Really?
6.
Yeah.
Great. 6.
Well, if I have time, I'm gonna play with my Zither because I haven't done that in a while.
Sure.
I'm the only one who's super busy.
Yes. After, do you want beans, lentils,
Lentils.
potatoes?
No, lentils.
Lentils.
Boil them, mash them, stew.
Quinoa.
Okay. Well, oh, she's looking something up.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh yeah. Oh, cheese puffs. That's a high density food.
I'm just looking at high density foods.
Cheese puffs
You know-
are processed.
The Navy SEALs, when they send teams out to do like long-term deep enemy territory recon, they gotta be secret. They might be there for a couple of weeks. They usually send them with air sealed packs of cheese puffs, the most energy dense food on the planet.
Well, you see what they do for the military though is they remove the air out of it.
Apparently, seaweed is quite energy dense.
I make 10 pounds of seaweed.
So you want 10 pounds of seaweed.
Make it dried seaweed, you get a whole lot more seaweed that way.
I'll make seaweed soup.
With oregano?
Sure, yeah. I
Okay,
wouldn't
10
be-
pounds of dry seaweed.
That's processed.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that's.
It's worth a try.
I know it's kind of an arbitrary line
It is.
of where it's processed, but it didn't allow raisins. And I feel like this is pretty similar to raisins.
Everybody thinks that. I bet everybody says, oh, dried seaweed. The first thing I think of is a raisin.
If that is the first thing you think of, put it in the comments below.
Yeah, sure. We're just gonna go with that.
Probably do rice one of these days too if you want.
I mean, I'm kind of committed to the whole the seaweed bit.
Alright, yeah.
Is that going to feed most of us?
I'll make a nice big thick soup.
Okay, I just dump a bunch of seaweed into it.
Thanks.
When no one's looking, I take the sea out of it.
We are not going to be performing at our best.
Fine, it's just seaweed all the way through.
LOL YOLO 420 XX underscore.
So, yeah, seaweed soup. It's very green.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know the exact quantities, but I'm gonna say for a night, yeah, the seaweed soup. You'll be able to feed an equivalent number.
Yeah, just to change it up.
More like changeling up.
Wow. That's
Anyway,
terrible.
I practiced my zither.
Okay,
I got a 49.
done. Anything else you guys would like to do today?
How is the seaweed soup?
It's in the morning.
Is it salty?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
How salty?
A reasonable amount.
Okay. Reasonable amount of salt, which could have been our group name.
Reasonably saltworthy.
We are worth a reasonable amount of salt.
Alright, let's head on.
Okay. Next morning you wake up, enjoy your
Seaweed soup.
seaweed soup, your overnight seaweed soup. Cooked it, let it cool, I guess. warm
No,
it up,
because we
or-
make the food in the morning.
So it take you a little longer this morning, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. And you head out again. Soria, go ahead and roll the D100.
8.
8.
8?
8.
8.
The best number.
No!
7s.
All right.
Tens!
You, in the morning, set out, and just about 10 minutes down the day's travel, you come across a group of what are quite obviously smugglers. They've got like they got plenty of satchels and bags and some, crates that have no markings on it, things like that. And they're sitting there in the tunnels, got a little campfire going. It's low, so it's not making a lot of smoke. Oh, hey, folks.
Hi, fellow illegal doers.
Yep, that's pretty much who uses these tunnels.
What are you smuggling?
Nice.
Mostly art stuff. We got some arts in here.
Arts?
Oh, we're smuggling people to freedom.
Huh, it's less illegal.
I mean, it depends. In Ironvale, it's pretty illegal.
Well, I mean, they're pretty shitty, so
So,
I think you're fine.
what kind of art do you have?
Well, mostly we stole it from Cormer, the capital. Yeah, we took it from one of the dragon families.
Which one?
Oh, I don't know. They're all the same to me. We just found a big mansion, broke in, stole some stuff on the walls, left the portraits because who wants to look at these bastards?
Anything good?
I got this cool scene with some cows and like pulls out like kind of a pastoral thing. It's about like 12 by 8. It's like this nice pastoral scene.
Oh, do you have any of those ones with the really big pigs?
Yeah, hey, get the one with the pigs. Yeah, the one with the pigs. And kind of almost a portrait of like a big pig. The portrait's something like 12 by like 18. And it's a really big pig. And there's some pigs in the background behind it.
It's a pretty good pig.
Yeah, so, where you guys pick up all these folks, all these tabaxis you're taking to freedom?
Oh, Iron Vale.
Oh, man, they fleeing after the town blew up, huh?
Yep.
Oh, you heard about that?
Oh, yeah.
Who do you
Pretty
think,
much everybody heard about that.
Who do they think did it?
Well, there's a lot of blame going around right now.
Who are they blaming?
Well, it depends on who you ask.
Ah,
Well, we're asking you.
Oh, well, I don't really know who did it. I don't know anything about it, but, each dragon family, they got, their fingers pointed at somebody else. Since most of them have people there, they're just kind of pointing their fingers around and saying, like, hey, they did this and they did that. You can't trust them. The usual bullshit.
so they're like standing in a circle going,
Oh, yeah, pretty much. And all of them blame, all their security guards. Everyone hates the security, but you can't win in that field. I used to be in that field, got out of the business. That's how I started this business, when I got out of that business.
is this business must pay much better?
No, but the bosses are less shitty. I mean, there's not a whole lot of money, dependable money. You gotta be real careful, you have to plan. If you're gonna be a criminal, you can't just expect that money's always coming in because you don't always have the opportunities to work.
So you do you who do thieving.
Oh yeah, we do that.
Yeah. I know that you get in to do your thieving. Do you almost always get away?
No, getting out the hard part.
Oh.
We hear about
See,
that.
I told you guys. Yeah, they know what they're talking about.
Yeah.
Do you have any sculptures?
Not here. No, we don't have any. We got a warehouse. We store some at. A little too hot to move though. Can't sell them yet.
Yeah. Any magic items?
No, we don't touch magic items. Too easy to detect.
Go
That's
ahead,
good to know
corpses.
that.
Corpses?
Yeah, corpses.
No, we're not grave robbers. Now they're dead for a reason. Just let them be. Don't touch them.
So you, Horizoria,
Yeah.
are you interested in the pig picture?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah, you want a big picture?
How much for the pig picture?
100 gold.
100 gold.
Hey, it's a nice picture. I had to steal it.
Yeah, but there's only 3 pigs in it.
Well, hey. Yeah, if you want more pigs, you can go steal your own pig picture.
We'll give it 25 goldish.
Golden?
Gold-colored coins.
Hey, we might be thieves, but we're not stupid.
Insight check. Oh, damn it. That's a 22.
But you wanted to get a bad result? I mean, you can just choose to be, poorly informed about this.
But then I can't roll an insight check.
So you're pretty sure that they are correct. They are thieves, and they're not stupid.
So
You don't make it very far in this game if you're stupid.
you who are a pig picture thief,
Yeah. Guilty as charged.
I will
Wait,
give
they're
you.
charged already?
I will give you 7 gold.
You're gonna start down at 7 gold when I started at 100 gold. Okay, 99. Let's have a real negotiation here.
Go up to 8.
I was going to go 7 gold and 6 silver.
Okay, 100.
100 silver?
I can be pedantic too.
This thief is being pedantic.
How big is
Yes,
the
I know. He
picture?
just told me that, Dolseth.
12 by 18.
12 feet by 18 feet?
12 inches by 18 inches.
Oh. It's not like a really big...
No, it's a picture with really big pigs.
It's a small picture of big pigs.
But it's, it's just sort of a modest picture.
It is kind of a Zen thing.
It's very well done.
Did we see the?
Is there a signature?
Yeah, is there an artist signature?
Yeah, there is an artist signature on it.
What's it say?
It says Lambdell.
Is there a title on the back or anything?
There is. Yeah, we'll call it The Pasture.
Listen, you know as well as I do that this is not Lambdell's best work.
I mean, that's true, yeah, but it's still a Lambdell.
Well, I understand it's a Lambo, but look at the quality of the paint. It's clearly late period when his hands were getting shaky.
Look, do you want it or not? I can come down
80 gold.
to 80 gold. Sounds good. Here you go. Well, 80 gold.
There you go.
There's a painting. Don't hang it up too soon. Give it maybe 3-4 years, and then people generally tend to forget.
Is it still wet or something?
No. It's just,
Oh,
it's stolen art.
I was just gonna put it in my cape. Is that okay?
Well, yeah, just don't show it off all that much.
Oh, okay. Look at what I got.
That is a small picture of big pigs.
Is that the Lambdell?
Late period.
Hey, can I interest you all in any more art?
Oh, what else? What other?
Is there any art that catches my eye? I'm just gonna flip through records at a record store to tell people how old I am.
They have about... I mean, none of these paintings are particularly large, because it's easier to transport smaller, right? They are still... All of them are still framed. They haven't been removed from their frames.
How are
That's good framing.
How
can
is
be
the
very
frame on
expensive.
the pasture?
It's a very subtle, stained oak wood frame.
Classy.
There's a variety. Is there a particular type of painting that you are kind of looking for? A scene? Something that strikes your fancy? A style?
No, I didn't go into this with anything in mind.
Okay.
Nice, it's just gonna. They'll probably stop at food.
Well,
If
you do
we're gonna
find
be
a scene,
honest.
I was about to describe. You find a scene of, it seems to be just a still life study of some bottles of wine, some, looks to be some sort of dessert pastries. You don't really recognize them, but it looks like there's sort of some, I don't know, phyllo dough sort of style pastries, little sugar sprinkled on top of them, and it's just a scene at a table. It's simple and pleasant.
How much for a food painting?
This one, 25 gold.
10 gold.
18.
12.
I can come down as far as 15, but no lower.
We'll give you 10, but you get 4 cups of ale. I mean, mead.
That's got to be some really good mead if you want a gold and for just about each one.
Yeah, but where are you gonna get some good mead right now?
I mean, we carry some. There's a keg back there. It doesn't look like...
destroy that keg so I get some negotiation power.
I do not think that would be consistent
You
with
want
my
the
code of
painting?
not
15
breaking.
gold. I think that's a
mead
fair
rules.
price.
Wait, is that Tibble family mead?
Yeah.
Wow.
You know him?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, he's an old family friend.
Wow.
Yeah, from the Nordfeld area originally.
Wow. The Tibble mead was very good. I recall that.
14 gold and you get the soap.
What kind of soap is it?
Changeling soap?
Oh. Do something special? Just made by changelings?
It's pretty old, but it's good soap. I use soap.
Ooh.
Once.
It's like a.
Didn't like it.
Wait, it's like an antique soap?
Yeah.
Oh, made by changelings. Changeling stuff's pretty rare. Can you prove it was
Yeah.
made by changelings?
Yes. I made it.
How do you check for that?
I don't know. Maybe you have a certificate or something.
I look inside the. Did it have a box when we stole
No,
it?
it's just
No,
soap.
it's just soap.
I don't know. Hey, you know what? That smells nice. It smells pretty good. It's like a. I don't know.
Oregano?
Bubblegum.
It smells a little bit like vanilla and
It's like vanilla pretending to be something else.
some sort of like raspberry, but it's blue. Yeah, it's a nice smell. I like it. Okay, got a deal. 14 gold, that bar of soap, and you get this.
Deal.
All right, here you go.
What's the name of the food painting? And who's it by?
It's by the only name on there is Borgin. And it's just titled
Foods I like.
Still Life number 7.
It implies there's at least 6 more. If we get the full set, we summon Exodia.
So, you who are the smuggler of stolen things,
Yeah.
do you have any jewels?
Don't do too much in jewels. See,
But they are easy to carry.
well, yeah, but it's pretty suspicious when someone like me gets caught with a whole bunch of loose jewelry.
But not
This-
paintings? I
Oh,
do
no,
not
we-
understand.
We put it in the crate. See, they all look official. Looks real nice. And then we come up with these fake manifests and everything, and it's pretty good. And people think, oh, we're just transporting, art around. Don't
Which
get too
you
many
are.
questions. Exactly. Yeah, the fake manifests work pretty well. But jewels, people get funny about jewels. Jewels, precious metals, stuff like that. Things that have obvious value. It's the art. Collectors love it. And boy, the rich people love to fuck each other over. So they hire us to steal art from one another. It's pretty funny.
What's your most expensive and or rarest piece?
On me?
Yeah.
Well, you bought it.
Oh, the lambda was?
The lambda of the pigs. That's the most expensive, rarest piece I got, huh?
Yeah.
But, I got a warehouse. If you ever want to swing by.
Yeah, give
I
us
could-
the exact location.
Yes, give us a business card.
It's not really how it works.
What are your full names?
We don't really do that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just messing with you.
What do you think happened to Sherbin?
Don't know much about him.
Alright.
What, do you have a tragic backstory, or is this just a pretty good story?
I
What's
wouldn't
not
say,
tragic?
Wouldn't say it's really tragic. I was, originally from the Nordfeld area. Then decided to strike it out on my own. Thought I was, pretty talented. See, I used to do wood carvings. So, a lot of things a lot of people do in Nordfeld. Now it's pretty good there. But it's a crowded market. Thought I'd take my stuff down to Colma Republic, try to sell some things there, and, opened up a shop, and it wasn't really successful. Then I was out of money, couldn't get back home, so I started working as a security guard. That was pretty shitty. Worked for the dragon families. Well, one day, you could say I gave my notice when I took most of the paintings from one of their houses. And then just ran off. Didn't really know what to do with them. And made it all the way back to Drogmara using a paddle boat over Lake Dormar. That was insane. Don't do that. Almost died 3 times and lost 2 paintings. Once I got there, found a couple folks, put this crew together. Yeah, we've been working 10 years now.
How much would you pay for a nice painting from an ancient changeling city?
There's not much of a market, but I wouldn't mind trying to sell something legitimately. Yeah, maybe if we could establish the provenance, we could make a pretty tidy profit off of that. Why, you got something?
I do have 5 paintings that we took from Onristo.
Some like cool changeling stuff from an abandoned city long ago or something?
I'll pull out one of my nice paintings.
That's pretty cool.
It's 2,000 years old, at least.
Well preserved.
Yeah, it was in a sealed room in an ancient changeling city of unknown location.
Interesting. I mean, I gotta start working the stories. Art, selling it is all about the stories.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah. It doesn't matter how good art actually is. Its quality, the skill, that doesn't matter. It's all about the story behind the artist and the piece itself. That's everything. Give me a while, I might be able to start drumming up a good story. So you say you found this thing in a lost changeling city, right?
Uh-huh.
And you won't say where the changeling city is. So
It's been
Great
lost.
secret.
tell me where it isn't.
It's not in
This cave.
the depths of Silcene's jungles.
Oh, that's good. I like that. That's a good pitch. A lot of people live there. No one ever talks about the depths of the jungles there. Because anything that goes in usually dies.
Exactly.
Ah, that's pretty good. I like it. Good thinking there.
So,
Good job.
you who
Alright.
are the purveyors of stolen art.
Oh, yeah.
Although
By the
you-
way, you can call me Frankie. My real name's Francine.
Okay. Frankie. You can call me Zorio. My real name's Zoria.
Okay. I mean, I just like to go by Frankie.
Oh, okay. I thought we were doing like our smuggler names and then our regular names.
No, we don't use smuggler names.
Oh, okay.
My name's Frankie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I go by. And, oh, these are my gals. That's, Sue's over there.
And also Frankie.
And, her name's Lil.
Lil?
Susan Lil.
Well, what I was wondering, before we digressed into nicknames, was, although you do not have any jewels, do you have any crossover pieces between jewels and art, such as a miniature or cameo?
I think I got a couple things like that in storage back at our warehouse.
Yes. Well, someday we must visit your warehouse, wherever that might be, because you will not tell us.
Well, you know, gotta keep some secrets, keep the trade safe, right? Yeah.
So I do have to wonder, if we do not know where your warehouse is, how do we meet you there?
Well, you're not gonna meet us at the warehouse. You're gonna meet us nearby. Here's a card.
I put it into my deck.
Take that.
Oh, it's not a playing card.
It's not a playing card. Excuse me. You take that to the Egmont Nodal tree
Oh, gross.
in Drogmara. They'll know what to do from there.
Oh,
He has to like everything.
That's
I
weird.
didn't like it. Yeah.
He does it in private usually.
Excuse me.
While he's sneezing, I lick the card.
Okay.
So did you want to buy my painting?
Yes, but I want to give you a fair price for it. See, I don't know how much I can get for it, but I think I could probably get a lot if I can work the story for a while. So you meet me there in a couple months. We'll see what we can do. I could probably make you a few grand off of it. And the nice thing is that since you didn't steal it from anywhere, right?
I mean, just an abandoned city.
Yeah, I mean, I figured that you were being on the level with me and telling me
it's
where you really got it from.
reclaimed.
Sure. Hey, yeah, that means that we could sell it for even more money. Because now I don't have to hide it.
Right.
part of the operation is we have a legitimate side, so that we have a reason to be carrying some things.
I'm learning a lot about how to commit crimes.
Yeah.
Great.
Have you been taking notes?
So, kids, if you want to learn how to be an art smuggler, this is definitely how you learn.
First, you set up a front.
So,
You're gonna need a shell corporate.
First, you start a business that acts as your legitimate front. Then you open up an account in the Caymans.
you are saying things we do not understand. I do have one more question before we part.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
You said that you had stolen these from a place with portraits in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did any of these portraits have anything in it that was black with a silver talon?
Didn't pay all that much attention.
You do not recall seeing such a thing?
Can't say I do, no.
No. Well, thank you anyway.
Yeah. Well,
Alright.
you guys look like you need some supplies.
I mean, yeah.
Well, we are headed further west. It looks like you guys are traveling northward.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're going to see the Wheat Wizard.
No.
No, the Wheat Wizard's off to the east. No, we're going.
Wait, do
We're
you
going
know
west.
about the Wheat?
Who doesn't know about the Wheat Wizard?
Yeah, that's Vigos.
We don't. We need more information.
Javon is just like the Wheat Wizard. What is happening right now? What? So, you guys are trying to go to care home? Is that where you're heading?
Yeah. In, Glendring.
Yeah. Okay, you're on the right path. We got a couple weeks down here, but we got a fair number of provisions. You say that you're breaking these people out of some sort of crappy situation, bringing them to freedom, right?
Yep.
All right. Well, hey, we don't really need that whole crate of food. We got plenty of rations to support us. We know it's an easy trek, just going through these shallow caves where we gotta go. You take that crate of provisions. That should get you guys through, at least a day. At least a day with that.
That's really
That's
nice
very
of you.
good.
Yeah, I mean,
It only costs us like nearly 100 gold in stolen art.
Hey, you're customers now. We're friends. Might be business partners later.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
least we can do is make sure that you reach the end alive. It's a tough road up that way.
Is it? Have you heard any dark skittering things?
Yeah?
Oh, what is it?
No idea.
You
We
ever
moved-
see a shadow just go over you?
Nope.
Huh. So it's new.
So yeah, we came up probably through the same tunnel that you guys did. And, well, moving this stuff, you gotta be careful. So we've been going pretty slow. And cutting through some of those mining sections. Oh, jeez. It's a pain.
Yeah.
Well,
we have
you
been,
guys know.
We have been going slow too, mainly because we keep digressing into places that we need not have been.
That happens. You're adventuring. You're down here. It's, you don't really know where every twist and turn is gonna lead you.
Sometimes you turn on big drilling machine.
Yeah.
Hey, you guys get that working?
No,
Yeah.
for a while, yes.
Yes.
So that path is clear.
Oh man, that's gonna save like most of a day. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
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 Nicely done.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that because this is the smuggling route that I typically use when I'm, getting stolen shit out of the country.
Well, the tracks are mostly clear from here all the way to the south.
Oh, great. So the next time I come back through, it's gonna hopefully be a lot easier.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's good. Maybe I can put some mine carts down here or something and save myself a little time now.
I would not recommend trying to hit the Gratfell estate.
Good to know. Why,
We hit it pretty hard.
There are some portraits left.
So you guys...
Maybe.
You guys are the ones that blew up the town, huh?
No, we just stole stuff.
And then blew up the town?
We didn't. How would we blow up the town?
We're too busy stealing things.
Well, probably directive explosive over one of their main power lines, I'm guessing.
I don't even know what those words mean.
And then we'd have to hire a whole guy to do that, and that costs so much money.
Yeah, you could probably get a guy for about, 10 gold?
But you would have to be named famous or something.
Yeah.
I don't know about the name, but seems pretty standard. To break in, steal a bunch of stuff, knock out the power to the city with a huge explosion, distracts everyone. You get out with your stolen goods, and pretty much no one's the wiser. You escape out through the north, go through smuggling tunnels, and somewhere in there you freed a whole bunch of tabaxi.
Yeah, have you ever done that
tabaxi.
before?
No, but it makes sense. That's what I'd do.
Oh.
Those Grotfell idiots are some real dumb folks.
Yeah.
How do you wire an entire city in the fucking series? How do you do that?
I still don't know what that means.
It's
Oh,
stupid.
yeah, it's really dumb. Yeah.
Such a waste of energy.
Glenvey was very entertaining.
Oh, I bet.
Well, you heard about her, right?
No, what happened?
Oh, she just ran around naked.
Yeah, that checks out.
And farting.
Oh, that's new.
Yeah. And then jumped into a bush.
Got some freedom gas problems, huh?
Yeah, this whole cave is full of that.
Yeah, we've been eating a lot of beans.
No.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
Well
Why
done.
do they have to talk like me?
When they change, they change. No,
We
halfway.
commit.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Dulceth? They're just
They're
tabaxi.
tabaxi. It's your 300 identical twins.
That's a big letter.
It was more than one. It was.
You should have seen it before we got hungry.
God darn.
Dark.
Jesus.
Well, on that note, we're gonna move on.
All right, thanks for the paintings, Frankie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
no
was
problem.
really good to meet you, and Sue and Lil.
Yep.
We move on.
They pack up their things and
Well, thank
leave that provision.
Also,
Leave a
carry
crate.
this big crate.
I will carry the crate until we need it in the morning.
All right,
And put my painting in your bag.
fine, it's my painting.
It's not your painting. I paid for it.
What painting?
Insight.
All right.
Short-term memory check.
Well, you got a 19, so I am positive it is my painting.
We'll see how you feel about it in a week. All right.
We head north.
You head north, continuing on your journey further in, and you have it's fairly simple provisions, just some very dried meats and lots of nuts. There's a lot of nuts in here.
That is
That
a
way
lot
they
of
can
nuts.
have a pretty good trail mix, basically. Yes. They can sustain themselves on.
What I'm gonna do is actually split up and add it to like whatever rice, beans, whatever we're cooking, to give us variation rather than eat all of it at once.
Sure.
So that we could make it last 2 or 3 days.
Yeah, just to give us more options in our
Is there a preference for the type of rice you want?
wild rice.
Jasmine rice it is.
All right.
Rice. It comes out one grain at a time.
We have to
It's like a
say-
salt shaker just for rice.
You have to say
It's the most
jasmine rice. Jasmine rice. Jasmine.
it's the most aggravating Parmesan shaker ever, where it's just like one single drop of grated Parmesan cheese comes out like.
Yep. That happens if they get a little clogged up near the top.
Yeah, like every pizzeria ever has those sort of round, rigid glass
With the chrome
shaker
top.
with the chrome top,
Yeah.
and then you do this once, you get 3 specks of cheese, and then you have to bang it on the table, then do it again. Now you get 4, and you're like, that's when you give up.
You know the
And
reason
you go for
why.
the red pepper flakes, and then you don't get any.
You know why? Because this Parmesan, they don't rotate it. So that's the Parmesan that came with the container.
Yeah.
It just keeps getting packed back down.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So
And then you take the other red pepper flake, the chili flakes, and you turn it over, but it turns out that the top wasn't connected very well.
Yeah,
And
so
the
it
whole
all
thing
comes on.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, I like it spicy, but this is ridiculous.
So
You
is
have to
it,
say it like that.
what time of the day is it now?
time to go to
It's a cave.
It's
bed. I look at my clock.
it's the evening.
It's the evening.
Okay, I do fervent tech learning again as we bed down.
Hey, you've been having some easier days.
Yeah, I have to spend all night making rice apparently.
10. Just say 10 pounds of rice.
10 pounds of seaweed.
All right, seaweed soup again.
No, we're gonna do the rice.
All right, rice it is.
Okay.
It's half jasmine, half wild.
Okay.
All right.
I'll make it
You
then.
do that.
And the materials to make pancakes. 1 set of pancakes.
I'll make 1 set of pancakes. Sans flour, because we have that.
Okay.
I sit on my throne and I just eat it while leering at everyone.
Your throne.
Your throne, okay.
The
floor, a rock.
rock that's higher up than the rest of them.
I got
right.
a 40 fervent tech learning.
Okay.
I should have got a crepe.
This should have got a crepe.
That's why I'm repeating to myself every once in a while. Should have got the crepe. Oh.
Next day. After your morning breakfast, you head out. Let's see what happens today.
33.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good at all.
That's a bad number.
That's a great number.
It's a great number.
Best number. Best
Okay.
Okay.
number.
2 digits. You think it would be 99, but it's not.
Let's see here.
It's a third of it.
Give me a second to look a couple things up.
Oh crap, we're gonna
Oh
die.
boy.
Well, at least we got to buy some illegal paintings first.
Yeah.
At least that.
I'm gonna
And
show
we had
so many people these paintings.
some sort of new food for a while.
So you're walking down the passageway the next day. And
We realized we forgot that treasure that was enchanted with divine magic, so we go back to get it.
you... In this area, you notice that there's actually kind of some parallel pathways to the one that Javal's leading you down. But there's basically kind of like just a warren of pathways, and there's a bunch of pillars sort of cutting up the path. And, you know, you can't see all these other like pathways all the time, but you get little glimpses. Is this kind of making sense to folks? I'm describing it here. Mm-hmm. Okay. And sometimes Javal says, all right, hey, turn here, go down this, the pathway's a little easier, better footing down this segment or down that segment. So you're kind of weaving back and forth a little bit, all 300 and change of you. After a while, Soria, you notice that there's some... They're trying to be quiet, but not necessarily being that successful at it. There's some whispers off in one of these other tunnels. And at first you think maybe it's one of the changeling groups, sort of wanting just a little privacy. You guys have been wandering these caves for 2 weeks now, and there hasn't really been a private moment for anybody, right? But then you start hearing them discuss a more concerning topic. They're these sort of almost stilted, gasping kind of phrasing that you could, like, none of them are talking, none of the changelings have been ever talking like that. This is...
They would sound like nines.
Yeah. And it seems like they're maybe talking about attacking or like kidnapping or something you all. Or members of your changeling retinue. And these voices are sort of following along as you're moving through these caves.
I alert my companions quietly.
Okay.
Which is it?
I just explained there's voices
Mm-hmm.
that are talking about kidnapping or attacking us, coming over from that direction.
From behind us or off to the side?
Both.
All around us?
No, just off to the side and behind it.
And as you guys have been like kind of switching tunnels, because you've been paying attention for a little while, you notice that the voices are they always move to a side that you're not on. And they are shifting around, sort of dodging through your movements.
I'm going to turn into a fox and try and stealthily track them.
Just turn to a cave fox, because that will be less suspicious.
I turn into a gray fox,
Okay, sure.
aka the cave fox. And I'm going, so keep an eye out for the fox. Watch me, and I'm going to see what I can find.
Okay, we will wait here for you. Or shall we continue along the path?
Continue along the path.
We will continue moving somewhat more slowly, but along the path north, following along.
Okay.
And I'm going to sneak and use my keen hearing as a fox to try and locate
All right.
these voices.
Why don't you make an investigation check? You're looking for something specific. You're trying to track it down. So we're beyond perception.
Dang it. That means I don't get my advantage on hearing, because it's only for wisdom perception checks on hearing.
We've already detected it. Now it's trying to locate its specific location.
That was on its side. 12.
It takes you an hour or so of hanging back and sort of stalking behind for you to focus in on how they're moving and where they're moving through. But you do find them. It looks like it's a group of 4 gnolls.
Knowles.
And they're all moving without any light. Dashing through when there's an opportunity, little gap. Stopping if they need to. And they're kind of muttering between themselves about how they should go about this. Do you think that all these tabaxi are going to put up much of a fight? Or do you think they'll shirk away if we only just take the front view? It looks like they have valuable items up there. I saw one of them carrying a painting.
They're talking about us.
We don't hear this.
Oh.
I think we're cool.
And they're debating about, should we attack them? Do you think we can take them? Do you think they're worth anything? Maybe we should try to kidnap them rather than kill them. And there's some disagreement in the group. They can't reach a consensus about what to do with you all.
Can I tell which ones are wanting to attack or capture and which ones want to avoid?
Yeah, it takes you about 20 minutes of following them once you find them. And paying attention to who's speaking and sort of getting used to their voices. But you do manage to figure out in the dark which ones are which.
Out of the 4, how many are there of which?
Well, there's one that wants to attack and kill, one that wants to kidnap, and one that really doesn't think that we should do anything. And then the last one wants to just keep observing.
That's the pervert.
All right.
The deadpan, serious delivery, and one just wants to keep observing. That's the pervert.
All right. I signal to the 3 of you.
Yes.
And
So we come over to where you are.
come near the back of the group, right? Where they're following, sort of.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to try and stealth up on them as a fox. And my goal is to simultaneously drop my fox form, surprising them, and cast Hold Person at level 3 on the 2 that want to attack / kidnap.
Okay, so you're trying to cast Hold Person on 2 of them
At level 3.
at level 3.
Because it lets me hit 2 targets.
Okay. Alright, go ahead.
Alright. I drop fox form, pull out my iron bar,
Yep.
speak my sylvan words, and hit him with my Hold Person, I guess.
What's it save on it?
16 wisdom.
Okay. Not even close. They both are held firm in place, and they start sort of quietly freaking out. Like, what's going on? What's going on? I need to get what's holding me? What's going on?
They shouldn't even be able to speak, actually.
They're, muttering.
Yeah. And in a very impressive. Well, wait. Should I try and threaten them as a cool person?
This is your intimidation.
Okay.
Do you want Nines to help?
Yeah.
Oh, do we know?
No, I mean you probably have just seen what I've done
Yeah, we see that
because I've alerted you.
you've
right?
alerted to it, and so I rush up to be near you.
Hey, what's going on over here?
Intimidate them to running away.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, okay. It's perfect.
I pull out my.
No, it's 10 out of 10.
I have 2 held that want to attack and 2 that were. One that was questioning and one that was being a pervert. And
Okay, which one's the pervert?
that one.
All right.
Knowles. I was just announcing acknowledgement that they exist.
Yes,
Yep.
they exist, and we should hit them unless they agree to leave us alone.
Yeah, what he said.
Okay, so you've now made your presence well known
To them.
to the whole group, right?
So
the other
Ulsa's
two turn
getting
around.
the slightest hint about what's going on. Says flame on.
Okay.
And brandishes flamey sword.
All right.
You who are Zoria,
Yeah,
what would you like me to do?
we want them to leave.
What about the ones that are bound up?
That's part of the intimidation.
Should I break their shins with my big old club?
They don't want you to.
Is that what they are trying to say? No?
Yeah, but they didn't say no, so I'm gonna do it. I just walk up, square myself up. Is this intimidating to them? Can I roll an intimidation check?
This is very intimidating.
I get advantage. I got a cat butt and a 2. That's still 12.
So your goal is to intimidate them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What I'm going to say is, your situation here results in you just breaking their kneecap because you went past intimidation and just sort of you fucked up your swing. You went too hard, and now one has a broken kneecap.
I need you, Knowles, to know that I am an immensely powerful druid and can hold you like this as long as I want.
Okay, we'll leave. Just let him go. Just let him go.
You'll never follow us again?
Nope, certainly not.
You'll give us...
Y'all are murderous psychopaths.
What?
You're weird perverts who are following us.
That might be.
Wait, are you all perverts or just that one?
Just that one.
Why do you hang out? Why do you hang out with him?
Foreigners who live in a cave system. There's not a whole lot of company in this.
What is,
Or a random encounter.
what is the dark skittering thing?
Oh, it's something awful.
That's all you know?
We run like hell.
Well, not that guy anymore.
No, he's probably getting eaten by that thing later.
Alright, I release them. And then I bind the guy's knee.
Wait, so you break my knee, then you
Oh, no,
fix
no.
my knee?
No, he broke your knee.
Yeah, and
I'm healing your knee.
there is a difference. You can tell the difference between them.
No.
Hey, that's offensive.
What?
What? Meow.
Now, don't do bad stuff ever again.
No promises.
Promise me you won't do bad stuff ever again.
Oh, fine, whatever.
Alright. Good thing morality's not a sliding scale based on circumstance.
Exactly. Wait, what?
What?
What are you talking about?
What?
Did they leave?
Poof.
Random encounter over. Okay.
Random encounter over. You broke their knees and intimidated them into not attacking you.
Just from
Yeah.
one knee.
We didn't want to fight with them. And I patched it up.
That's fairly inventive of you.
What was?
Sneaking up behind him as a fox and then using hold person. That's
Oh.
pretty good.
Yeah, that was good. That was
What
much-
about my innovation of smashing their kneecap?
No one's ever done that before.
I think that was more an accident than anything else.
Well, at least they won't beat you at figure skating.
Oh, wow.
If we were in the 90s,
That would have
This
been
was
very
30
topical.
this was 30 years ago, that would have been really topical.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially if I use Crabashalo.
Yeah, especially if you've done that.
Yeah.
Instead, I used a club.
That makes it more contemporary.
Yeah.
This bleeding
Shall we move
club.
on?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
Go through the rest of the day without incident.
Okay. Fervent Tech Learning,
Making food.
67.
Okay.
Oh, I'll keep my Zither training up. I got a 1.
Is it day 16?
It is now day
You got a
16.
one.
I got a 1 on my Zither training, so I just broke the strings.
It was an
Ding.
awful noise.
You haven't been playing it that much recently, and it was way out of tune. Like, it was so out of tune, you just spent the whole time tuning it.
Was it so out of tune that I kept over-tuning it,
Yeah.
and I just didn't realize I was over-tuning it, and I just,
Yeah.
like, busted a string?
You didn't bust a string, but once you realized what was going on, you just
I
were
got
like,
tired and quit.
yeah, and you retuned it, and that was all you could do.
This instrument is stupid! And I gently put it into my bag.
All right. The next day, when you head out, you actually reach another set of tracks.
Here we go.
More tracks.
More tracks.
Are they going north?
Yeah.
Well then,
We know this.
We know this routine.
Yep.
We follow the
have
tracks
to-
until we run into the pile of rubble that has collapsed on them.
Well, we were told about it
Uh,
by the smugglers.
you go.
Yeah.
We've been told what?
The smugglers said the tracks are rough. When you get to the mining tracks, it's rough going.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying we were aware this was coming up.
Yeah. It's going to be rough.
When you reach the tracks, that's
The old map.
not showing the right thing. That is not what my images show. That's weird. It's like it's not. It's stuck on the old image.
We need a nines hitting a
Right.
computer with a crowbar.
Yeah.
Technical
So-
difficulties sign.
So that's a technical difficulty there. Perfect. When you reach the end of the tracks, instead of a pile of rubble, you find a set of twin doors.
Oh, that's the boss.
Twin
Yeah.
doors.
Played enough
Twin-
video games to know
There's
about
Are there
doors
cool and-
over the tracks.
Are there like reliefs on it?
No, they're very heavy metal doors. Go over the tracks.
Are they locked?
You don't know.
Well,
I check to
tried.
see if they're locked.
As you
You each
approach,
take a door.
as you approach the doors, you apply hardly any pressure and they swing open.
Ooh, these are
But
very good doors.
but are
These
they
are
locked?
great doors.
They're not locked.
And what do we see on the other side of these really good doors? You've been down here a long time and they swing noiselessly on their hinges.
Well, was it noiselessly?
Just about, yeah.
Wow. That's
Wow.
that's classic dwarven engineering.
On the other side of the doors,
More like Dorvin.
you see a large room. The trail of tracks going straight through it to another set of heavy doors. This room has fallen pillars, some piles of rubble. What looks to be some sort of servicing station for these boring carts that you have seen before. As there's a very stripped down one, like almost completely disassembled, sitting nearby this this bay. The cart itself sits about 3 feet off the ground, and then there's a lowered area beneath it, so one could get underneath and just walk under.
And fix a pipe.
Lockers and chests line the walls, and most of it's open. You can kind of get an idea. Looks like it's filled with old greases, oils, some tools. Looks like this is some sort of maintenance area. It's incredibly manufactured here. This is very, man-made. There's no natural walls of any sort. Everything's cut clean, polished, and off to your left, there's a statue of a dwarf with a very stern expression on his face and some sort of engraving at the pedestal. Behind that statue, there is a short passageway that leads to another set of double doors.
Behind the statue.
Yes.
Can we read the inscription?
It's similar to the other languages that you've seen in here. You're pretty sure it's an incredibly ancient form of Glendragon.
So which direction?
Oh,
Is
and I
it-
forgot. In the southeastern corner of this room, and I wish I could be showing you guys this, but that element has like frozen, so I apologize. In the southeastern corner of this room, there is a passageway out as well.
the other set of doors, the tracks lead to another set of doors. What direction is that?
North.
So there's
They're directly opposite from where you entered.
so there's 3 doors. Well, not 2 doors and a passageway,
Correct.
plus the one we went through.
Correct.
The tracks continue north.
Yes.
To our west is a statue with a door behind it.
Yes.
And then to the southeast, there's a collapsed tunnel, or an open
It's an open tunnel.
tunnel. Yeah.
So I will go behind. Well, what does the inscription say on the statue?
We can't read it. It's
Oh,
Old
that's right, it's
Glendrainian.
Old Glendrainian. So I go behind the statue, and are those doors locked?
They are not.
I open them just a tiny little bit to see if I can see through to behind it.
As you open the doors to peer through to the other side, what you see is the form of a gargantuan centipede. And that's where we're going to end this week's session.
So we go the opposite direction and
Close the door.
close the door.
And thank you all for joining us. We'll be back next week.
Did you
I
find
know this session's a teeny bit on the short side for our usual length, but such a good stopping point.
Did you find the skittering thing?
Yeah. We will be back.
I found a
in the
giant
meantime.
centipede.
We hope you guys have a good week. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe. We love you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.